Yes. Oops. I need this. Yes. There we go. Much better. Good, good. Everything's set up. Alright. Very good, very good. Just double checking a couple things. Turn that down, that's loud. That's better. Much better. It's time. It's your boy Rocky back at it again with another MFF anniversary live stream. I figured you gotta get it while it's good, and right now MFF is good. And it's so good it's damn near great. And I think we at least have 2 more letters out of the whole, like, 11-year anniversary event quest. That gives you, like, certain rewards based on letters of the anniversary word. And I think it's 11 anniversary as well. Of course. Someone wants to comment on the video right now? Nice. I'll look at that later. But right now, it's MFF time. Let me hop in. Boop. There we go. It's MFF. No time like the present, so I'm not waiting any time at all. If you're here, you're here. And I will be here tomorrow for that 100 crystals. Thank you very much. But I believe I'm also getting 100 crystals today as well. Because right when I sign in... Hang on. The second that I sign in... Damn it, MFF. I'm trying to make a point here. But the moment, the millisecond that I'm in the game... Son of a gun. Which would be right now. Then I can grab these, which give me just enough to get another bonus 100 crystals. How many pop-ups could I get? Got like 6 pop-ups. I feel like normally there's 4, MFF. You gave me extra today. You want extra slop? There you go. Just kidding, MFF. I'm not calling the anniversary slop, because it's not. Give me all of that. You're probably thinking, you just streamed MFF a couple days ago. So, there's probably not anything too exciting. Unfortunately, there's not a tier 4 today. Hang on, let me see this. Level 230. So level 1 gives me 25 of the basic, like, tier 2 material. So level 2 gives me 30 per day. I mean, it's per day, so that's going to add up. I don't know. From 25 to 30. It's a little silly. I'll still take it, though. It's more rewards. Not complaining. But from 25 to 30 MFF? Alright. Oh, true. Yeah, already completed that. I guess I could do this, but there's like no incentive at all, because normally it's just the weekly pass free stuff that you get, which I've been getting a ton of tier 4 materials, which is why I can happily announce I'm getting married. No, just kidding. That was totally random. That just like popped into my brain. No, which is why I can finally announce all of Ghost Rider's gear is finally level 30. So now I just have to save up another... I'm already at 150? That's actually pretty good. I need another 450. I'm good at math, I promise. Life Seed, already covered. I already got the big books. The universal big books. Right? Yeah. 450 carbonadium, which is honestly not that much. I could get that in like 1 week, honestly. And then 269 out of 1125. That's always a little hurtful as far as the Faultine goes, but there's ways. There's ways of getting it. you just gotta be really wise with your boost point usage, and then you can get a lot of free faulting. Honestly, I usually just wait until I have like 200 boost points, and then I run like six runs of GBR. Not like runs, but six, you know, whatever you want to call it. 6 daily participation rewards. There we go. Yeah, I guess that's the most accurate thing. Let me look at it. Hang on, it's bugging me. GBR. What does the game call it? Rewards? Yeah, I guess 6 reward pulls. Yeah. Whatever. Just make it make sense, you know, for yourself. 0.5 milli. Yeah, I think I do kind of want to do this one. That's a free premium card. Yeah, I do want to do that one. Level 3. Ends in 6 days, 14 hours. They're all equal. 30, 30, 30, 30, and 30. Okay. Gotta run at least 1 dispatch a day. World event per day. Oh, that's easy. I'm doing that now. Because technically you don't really have to run it. If you know, you know. Just ready up. Okay. Done. I just don't like playing world event. I don't find it that fun. It's a little bit too time consuming, and it's just not quite enough fun. Jeff, already top 38%. That should get me a couple crystals, actually. And then another 100 crystals tomorrow, and another 100 crystals right now, because I have another 2 tickets to register. Nice. Which crosses the 20 ticket threshold. Not a lot. But this is just like the warm-up. And then I think in like a week and a half, that's when all of them proc at the same time. So we'll get like, I don't know, a couple thousand crystals dumped on us. All at once. Also, let me check the other chat real quick. OBS. Nothing yet. All right, cool. One person here on the red blade side. Welcome in, by the way. Make yourself as comfortable as possible. Because I ain't gonna do it. Just kidding, sorry. I'm out of caffeine today. Is it apparent? Listen to this. That's 1 drop. I'll take it. Better than nothing. Also, I've been talking a lot today and busy, and I went to a funeral, so I'm a little off of it today. My mind is on sad things, not happy things, but I'll lock it in. There's plenty to be grateful for, especially when it comes to free tier 3s, because I believe I logged in yesterday, completely not expecting to get anything, or at least anything special. Yeah, there we go. I have 2 tier 2 mega advancement tickets. I gotta use this on someone. And then also, was I out of my mind? 2 6-star mega tickets as well. Those are great for premium characters. I thought so. I might not use it right now, but who can I use it on? Huh? Oh, right. Yeah. It just does the final, like, tier 3 cost, I think. Tier 3 advancement ticket. It just saves you from the final tier 3 cost, which is still really nice and saves you a lot of mats. I guess I'm thinking of like a tier 3 selector ticket, because then it would just be an automatic, like, hey, from a tier 1 character all the way up. This is just listing the characters that I already have on the verge of tier 3ing anyways, but actually, I might end up using that today. Oh, hang on. Because I wanted to do, like, all the villains. But Ultron is extra expensive. Hang on, let me do some head math here. This could be exciting today, actually. Yeah, because Ultron and Thanos are two, like, beloved MCU villains that I love. Just cool characters. Because I love armor. So if it's like a full-on robot, or if it's Doctor Doom or Cap in a giant, you know, mech suit. I just like mech suits. Mech suits, armor. Yeah, and robots. And Gundams. She's basically wearing a Gundam suit. It's awesome. Yeah, and I think the last time we did Doom, we got Doom to tier 3, but I was lacking on Thanos and Ultron. I was originally going to go in order and do like a whole MFF stream and make it like thematic, but I didn't know if I was going to have enough books at the time. Now I'm thinking I might, because that does save me the book cost using the tier 3 advancement ticket. That's right, we got a Koye to tier 3 too. We did so much on the last MFF stream. We got Spidey tier 4, we got Scorpion Transcended, we got Okoye tier 3, and we got Doom tier 3, and he's double cost. Oh, that's right. I completely forgot to do this on the last MFF stream. I'm not waiting. Because it will slip my mind again. And I don't want it to do so. Go to the store. I have a free premium character to get. At least one. I think it guarantees you at least one. I could buy Kang. Oh, I could buy Professor X. Not right now, but like, I mean tomorrow. 3,150. Yeah, I'll get a free 100 crystals tomorrow. If I do my daily challenges today, I'll get 25 for free, so that would do it. Actually, wait. I think I can just do this. Oh. I was like, did they take out zombie survival? Never mind. That doesn't give you crystals. I thought that give you. I thought that gives you 10. But that does not. That gives you none. Not bad. I'll take it. Odin's Blessing. Something good. 50 Faultine. Honestly, not bad. Not a ton. But not terrible. That puts me one small step closer to tier 4ing Ghost Rider, and he is the next one. And then I'll start working on Loki and Cap. Should probably run GBR first, I think. Let me buy the premium crystal or the premium character, and then I'll run GBR. Yeah, so I think I only have one. Unfortunately, these are so good. I think it's a 10 pop. It's a 10 pop. A 6-star character guaranteed. A 6-star premium character guaranteed. And there's 10 chances here. There's at least a couple more premium characters that I don't currently have on the roster. This could be big. They've been giving a lot of these away for the anniversary. I think the first time that I pulled it, I got... Crap, I'm forgetting. What did I get? Whatever, I got someone. I think I got I think I got Quasar. Yeah, I think I got Quasar for free, and then the second one I got Wendell Vaughn Quasar. The guy Quasar. Which is kind of cool. Not that I really care about that character, but it's still a premium character for free. Can I get someone I care about more? Just anyone that I care about at all? Do it slow. That's not a premium character at all. I'm assuming it means you get 10 chances at a premium character and 1 6-star premium character is guaranteed? I hope. Because, yeah, Malekith, huh? That ain't premium. 5-star Malekith. I'll take the bios because I need so many bios right now. So 128 bios is like, I'm not going to complain. But also, he is not premium. Beast is also not premium. So, I'm also, yeah, I'm starting to question a little bit here what this pack really is. I guess now that I think about it, the previous packs, I didn't get all of them premium characters, but I got at least like 2 or 3 out of the 10. And then one of them happened to be like a 6-star, which was really nice. But yeah, 6-star Beast, I'll take 250 bios. That is really nice. But I'd prefer a brand new character over bios. Hogun is absolutely not premium. Shout out to Hogun. 250 bios. At least I'm getting like the 6 stars. So it's given a lot more bios. What is this, 4 out of 10? Kate Bishop is not premium. 120 bios. Okay. I think this is 5 out of 10. Yondu is not premium. Is this whole thing gonna be not premium characters? I mean, it's still a lot of bios for free, so they will go to good use. But also just like 1, please. Just 1. Scourge is not premium. A lot of Asgardians. And 5-star, come on. If you're not going to give me a premium character, at least make it 6-star. I think this is like 7 out of 10. Yo, Molten Man is not premium. He's still cool looking, though. I like his 3-arm design. His like 1 super big arm and then his like 2 smaller ones on the other side. Still a pretty cool character model. But that's a 5-star character. And it's not premium. Rough. I think there's 2 more now. 1. And then, yeah, I think we only have 1 more after this. Hela's not premium, bro. I will take the 250 bios, though. Better than a 5-star. I think, is this the last one? All right, yeah. Damn. True. Technically, I think Ares is a premium character. Definitely not my favorite out of the premium characters. He's all right. He might actually help me get another epic quest like fully completed. So if I decide to buy the deluxe pack of the Dark Avengers epic quest, I think this will make that a little bit easier to like complete. So yeah, I'm looking for small silver linings here. And only a 5-star, man. Brutal. 120 bios means I can build him up, though, I think. So that's nice. One more? This is definitely the last one, I think. Let me get like a 6-star Lockjaw, not that he's in the game. Oh! Why did it look like that? Was that not a new animation? I thought it was like orange and sparkly. It looked like Miles's like electricity, in fact. But Miles is not a premium character. I already have him tier 3, in fact. I'll take the 250 bios, but I have very little use for them. I'll just use them as fodder, as I use pretty much all bios for now. Why was that one special? Is Miles not farmable? why. Why is he shiny? They're like Miles Morales, like he's any different. Because 256 bios? No, Hogun's right there. 256, hello, 256. Beast, 256. And Miles is not a premium character. Maybe it's just like shining because he's the last pull to let you know, like, hey, this is the end of it. Well, I only had one of those. That was slightly disappointing, not gonna lie. Last time I got like a proper premium character. On that one, technically we did as well. But Ares is what it is. Do I even have Ares tier 2? That would be a good question to ask. No, I don't. So I'm not mad. Actually. Oh, a tier 2 mega? No. No, no, no. Now, with the help of those biometrics, I do have 219 Ares bios. That's not bad. That might be enough to get all of his gear to tier 20. If it is enough, then that was not as bad as I originally thought. That might be really good. Might as well figure it out right now. We're building up Ares now. Not that I really care about Ares as a character, but shout out to Ares and Ares fans everywhere. Just be nice to me. This does not count. We're going from 17 to 18 here. I mean, that could have been better. Not gonna lie. That used a lot of bios. What are we dealing with here? We got 18, 15, 15, 15. Damn. It's not gonna be enough. Maybe if we pulled a 6-star version of him and we got 256 bios instead of 128, maybe then. But we didn't. Let's just get really lucky right now. I'll take any gold numbers, but I want a big, like, sweeping, giant gold number right now. Right now. This one. Within the next 3, at least. That's fine. That's fine, because it's right here. Damn. Ooh. Rough, man. Rough. Need a break. Alright, right back to it. Switch it up. Go to a different gear piece. Maybe have better luck here. Okay. That's slightly better. That's only from 15 to 16, but another gold number. Big gold number. It's like they know he's premium, and I don't have very many bios of him. So they're being mean. Oh? When it stops on 99.9%, like, legally, they should remove that from the game. Like, it shouldn't be able to stop on 99.9. If it stops on 99.9, it should just know mentally to, like, auto roll over and just be nice, because no one ever likes seeing that. And it just, like, breaks morale. And then it gives me a big gold number at the end when it doesn't matter. When it's at 99.9 and I'm gonna get it anyways. Then it gives me a big gold number. Jeez, hang on. Let me recover from that for a moment. All right, I'm back. That's mean. I don't know how to feel about that one. That one was like right in the middle. A little bit bad, but not the worst. Like, I don't need a big gold number. As long as I get the small, like, times 2.9 every single time, that still saves a lot. But it's when I get, like, 5 duds, and then 1 tiny gold number, and then, like, 4 more duds, and then, like, 2 more tiny gold numbers, and then, like, 7 more duds. It's like, dude, come on, man. It hurts badly. And it's not even for the other mats. Like, those are fine. I have infinite of those, clearly. I have, like, 30k. But it's the BIOS. 152 and going down quickly. Okay. That one wasn't too bad. And it was 18 and 19. Which it should get harder as we go up. So if it becomes kinder to me, that's nice. Like 19 to 20 right here, just a big old giant gold number, and just send the whole thing for me. That would save so much. Like within the first like 15% here, just give me a big gold number. That's good. Or those the whole time. Yeah. Yeah. More of those. Not like this though. This is not what we want. No. There we go. Oh my god. It was at 99%. And it gives me times 36. Did you not see that with your eyeballs? It couldn't have given me that times 36 giant gold number within the first like 20%. They said, we're going to wait until you're 99% of the way there, and it's going to work either way anyways. So here's all your luck. When it doesn't even matter. It hurts. It just did that to me twice, basically in a row. I was at 99.9%, and then it's like, here's times 13. That would have been nice earlier. And then 99%. And it's like, how about times 36? Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, it would have been. Like 80% ago. Jeez Louise. We're back to the battle axe. 129 bios. This is still incredibly doable in the ballpark. Because I'm pretty sure I started at what, 220? Or was that 250? I think I might have been at 250. We'll round up and say 250. I use like half. I use like half just getting one. Because the battle axe is already at 17, I think. So we got that 1 level. And then steel armor, like 5 levels. So for 6 levels, it's not looking great. But maybe if we could actually get some like decent luck here. Which obviously, now that I've asked for it, we're not going to get any. It's just going to hurt. The whole way. Kinda okay there at the end. Like a big just... Can I get that times 36 back? But right now. Right now. Within the next 3. Okay. No. Okay. Yeah, or these every single time. That might be enough. 116 bios. Yeah, no. Because I got another 10 levels to get. No. I gotta switch it up a little bit. I gotta switch it up. This is hurting. Maybe if I click it like more? Double click. Oh! I have to click it more. I went for the double click and it did it. Hang on. Where did I click? Right on the U? I think I clicked the U. Let me click the letter U of the word upgrade. And let me click it twice. Very superstitious. Just kidding. Not really. Just click different spots of the button. Let's try the corners. That one. 1. Oh, my goodness. This is good. This is very good. Upper right corner. Go back to the upper left. No, that was bad. I needed to continue the rotation. Okay, so upper right. Correct. And then bottom right? Oh, really? And then we go bottom left. But only on Wednesdays. No, today's Saturday. That's why that didn't work. Go back to the U. Right in the middle of the U. I clicked the upper middle of the U. That's what I did wrong. It was the lower middle of the U. Damn it. Is it not Friday? I just said it was Saturday. Yeah, but that one's only on Fridays. Let's go for the G. I like you cut G. No, I like you cut G? With like a question mark at the end? No. E40? No. Never mind. Gold button. Gold button? No. Honestly, that one wasn't too bad either. That one was still in the realm of possibility of making this happen. But I'm gonna need another like big gold number. I just need another one. Like one more gold number. A big one. A large one. Not that one. Okay, we'll be back. Steel boots. These boots were made for walking. And that's just what they'll do. What are we doing here? This is level 15 to 16. This should take like 3 times max. This is already like the 4th upgrade. Yeah. That should have been back there, man. That times 10, like we're going from 15 to 16. That should be stupidly easy. We're not going from like 19 to 20 here. That's harder. Good. Yes, good. That's better. That's better. Oh, yeah. Yes, from 17 to 18. Yes, that's even more meaningful to me. Because it was at a higher level. Yes. I'm starting to drool. Yes. We are now 83 bios. We got 83. We're looking good. It might be happening. Ares might be going to tier 2 today. Not that tier 2 is a big deal. I just mean anytime you can get a premium character past the tier 2 threshold, that means you've done something really good. Because then you don't really need a ton of their bios after the tier 2 point. The tier 2 is the main. Oh, man. Darn. I just realized. Lame. It doesn't matter. I should have just used one of the, I gotta just use one of these on him, I think. Actually, no, I might trust in the process. Maybe in the future we'll get another 128 bio for Ares. But yeah, I just realized technically we have to finish up in the next like 8 bios. Because I need 75 of his bios combined with a regular native tier 2 ticket. Or sorry, a regular tier 2 ticket to get him to tier 2. Because even after you get his gears, or a character's gears to all level 20, you still need 75 of their bios. Damn. Well, we'll do it for fun. And we just crossed the threshold. from 75 to 74, and now I officially cannot tier 2 him. Unless I use one of my big premium, tickets, which I really just don't want to use. Because these are super rare, you don't get them very often. And it's rare that I even own 2 of them right now at the same time. Usually I have like one of them, I end up spending it, and then a month later I get another one, and then I spend it, and then 2-3 weeks later I get another one. But these are pretty few and far between, unless you are like grinding the game. Especially when there's an event going on. Then you might get those like once a month. If you're like really good at logging in every day and doing your challenges, which I am not. I play when it's fun, or I play extra hard and log in extra consistently when there's like an anniversary. So right now I've been doing pretty well. But if we check my track record, it's not perfect. I've logged in consistently for the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, basically almost 2 weeks. And then I kind of miss one, made it, miss one, made it, miss one, made it. MFF is like an every other day game for me, not an every day. Unless it's anniversary or like Black Friday. Ares bios. Lame. Just kidding. We cannot get Ares bios out of there. But 24 is technically the smallest poll, so is what it is. Sure. Probably just use it for fodder later anyways. Alright, I'm trying to prioritize these. The event quest missions. Because I think we can actually get 2 of these letters today. World boss complete 20 times. If I run it 3 times, which I can today, we can get the S. And I really want the S. That's what my name starts with. And R as well. Alliance battle. True, we're getting the S and the R today. Sick. And also, that would be 235 out of 40. Okay, we're not going to get the mythic uniform ticket today, but the fact that we're getting that at all, I already have like 3 of those. I will add a 4th to my collection. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we actually will get that today. I'm glad we're streaming MFF today. That was a good decision. Destroyer, no, can I get like... No, can I get like... Anti-Man? Alright. I'm done. Event quest, complete 35. Hello, and we're getting Y today as well. We're getting S, we're getting Y, and we're getting R, and I think we're even getting the Mega Uniform upgrade ticket. Sick. I love anniversaries. Also, let me check on the other side of the stream real quick. Of course, I have purple chat right here, open next to me, but lately there's been a lot more on the red blade side. I think MFF is just a little bit more popular on the red app side. 2 people currently here. I hope you guys are enjoying yourself. I'm just like talking to myself while I play this game that I normally would play every day anyways, or every other day. There we go. Dimension mission, I will, but I'm doing GBR first so I don't waste my boost points. World boss, I will, but not yet for the same reason. Dimension Rift, I'll do that right now. I'm not gonna play it, but I'll open it up just so I get the challenge for it. 10 tokens. And there is the Y. I kind of want to open them all at once, like the Y, the R, and the S. So we'll acquire all 3 first, and then we'll open all 3 in like 20 minutes. Probably. Alliance battle, 1, 2, 3. It's 38 out of 40. And I think technically these count as well for getting these ones. So I'm pretty sure we're getting this today as well. The mythic ticket to use on another uniform. I think I still have a uniform ticket as well that I can use to get a free... Actually, I might have 2 of those. I think I do have 2 of those, actually. I'm just not trying to use those. but I should. The next 2 uniforms that I want to buy, I should really use both of those uniform tickets, because that would save me a bunch of crystals. But at the same time, for the anniversary, they're going to be 50% off, and normally they're 40% off, so it's like, what's more valuable? Because technically, normally if I use the ticket, it would be saving me 1,050. But right now, it's only saving me 875 because everything's on 50% off instead of 40. Or sorry, all the uniforms are. Actually, let me not say that. Let me double check that real quick. Not you, Jeff. There we go. A uniform. Technically, I already have that one. We just go here. Discount? Still 50% off? Yep. I think it's not only a 50% off instead of a 40% off, but it's also extended. Discount ends in 24 days, bro. It's already been running for like a full week. I feel like. Or like 5 or 6 days. It's almost been running for a full week. It's a full month. They're running a full month 50% off discount for all base uniforms. That's actually amazing. That saves you a lot of crystals. Oh, true. Arius did get a uniform recently. I'm just not the biggest fan of it. It doesn't really jive. He's like wearing a tuxedo. I like his axe. His axe is kind of cool. But I don't know. He's just wearing like his helmet and then tuxedo. Ares from Punisher? Haven't read that one. I just prefer his like gladiatorial like brawler look with the double weapons. It's hard to go wrong with double weapons, even though technically he's got like double blades on his axe right here, and it's kind of cool looking. We don't have a ton of characters in the game with double weapons. That's why when we got like Bro Thor, like Chunky Thor, when he had Stormbreaker and Mjolnir, I was like, bro, peak. That means in the future we could get like dual wielding characters. We need more of those. And we got like at least a small handful of those now, which is really cool. Why not just open it now? Am I right? Why not? Get it? Anyways. Oh, it's tier 4 mats. I appreciate that. I just got 50 free Faltine from like logging in. I'll get another 50 free Faltine from this, and then I'll get another like 70 Faltine from running GBR today. It all adds up. Life Seed I have a ton of. Carbonadium, I do need that too, but I need a lot less of it for getting Ghost Rider tier 4, so honestly I'll take that. That's not an amazing reward, but basically saves me like 1 GBR run. Kinda. Speaking of GBR, I'm running that now. And then we'll get the other 2 or 3 challenges done. Excuse me. Yeah, that's fine. Carry me. Don't kick me. Please carry me. Don't kick me. Please, don't kick me. Thank you. Right when I see certain characters and certain tier 4s, I'm like, oh yeah, we're getting carried. And it's going to be very quick too. I love getting all the GBR rewards for a day in like 30 seconds. And some people are so powerful in the game that they can run it like themselves in 30 seconds without any help. Dormammu, we've come to bargain with our fists. Okay. Not melting as quickly as I thought, but... $65. Pardon me, boys. But I'm gonna need my money a little bit quicker. I mean, that was fun and all. But when I need to get carried, I need to get carried. Oh my goodness, we're getting carried now. Yeah. Tier 4 Gene. Yeah, Tier 4 Gene. Even if you have like the worst cards known to mankind, I'm pretty sure she has built-in Pierce, kind of like Thana. So even if you wanted to be bad at the game, with Gene Tier 4, it's impossible. You just press buttons and you win. 5, 3, 4. Yeah, this is looking a little bit better. Or a lot of it better. 55, 54, yeah, like that. 5, 7, 3, 4, 6. Throw that in there. I'm probably only doing like 5% damage right now. Oh my god, Jean, let him breathe. Oh, it's not even Jean in there. Oh, it's Maddie. I didn't even see Maddie. It's her new like winter cloak. I don't recognize it. Yeah, she's broken. We got Jean and Madeline. We literally have both of the Madeline clones, or both of the Jean clones. 4, 4. I'm getting sent to the Shadow Realm. I'm not doing enough damage. 3, 4, 5. Are you winning, son? A little. Just watching other people win feels good. Especially when I get the same rewards. 7, 5, 6, just for fun. Yeah, what did I do? 3% damage? I'm gonna guess and say 3% damage. I was definitely helping. Yep, Jean did the most. Oh, what did I say? 3%. Actually, 3.3%. I'm moving up in the world. And I said 70 Faultine. I was wrong. 78, but I was close. I was within about 5%. And we got 2 ripped shorts, which is fantastic. Seems a little comical that that would be a good reward. But anything towards the Shield Archive really works wonders for my OCD. So instead of needing 14 of those, we only need 12 of those now. 68 out of 80. I don't think we get anything like crazy. Other than a clear mind and knowing that we no longer need ripped shorts. But for Galactus, I think I'm missing that, like, that gun? Or that taser gun? Down there. Master Mold, he's got like a... Oh, man. That's just disrespectful. Is that not... Yeah. Electron channeling antenna. That's like the same metallic antenna that enhances the abilities of the Midnight King, Black Bolt. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Lockjaw also has the same thing on his forehead as well. I mean, technically Lockjaw is Black Bolt's dog, so... Yeah. Put Lockjaw in the game. We need more, like, creatures and animals. We need Lockjaw. Now that we got Jeff the Shark, I now know that MFF is not, like, scared or held back by the fact that they're animals, and we might be technically, like, fighting, right? Like, robots and Iron Man and Captain America. Like, Captain America versus Jeff the Shark can now happen and exist in MFF, right? And for some people, it's going to be like, oh, how dare you? That's a shark, and he looks so cute, right? That's basically, like, beating up a puppy, and you would never, ever do that. Even in a game, you know, like even in games, you know, developers don't like doing that because it's like no one wants to do that in real life or in a game, man. Like, we want to be nice, but at the same time, you know, there are like super powered pets and super powered, you know, Marvel characters that aren't exactly human or necessarily like an alien race. It might be like a dog or Beta Ray Bill. I think his alien race looks like horses, you know. So technically, it's like, oh, you're hurting a horse in the game. Not really. It's an alien. Like Lockjaw isn't a dog. He's a super powered teleporting inhuman dog. Yeah. But also I want Lockjaw, I want Cosmo. I feel like it's just ripe. It's right there. It's staring MFF in the face. It's like, MFF, do a whole main month update just with like animal characters. It's perfect. Like, maybe you could probably try to like weasel Mojo in there too. Not that Mojo's like an animal, but just like do creatures, right? Like, call it creature, not commandos, that's DC, but call it creature something, you know? Creature month or creature feature or whatever. Do that for like October. Yeah. And then you could, I mean, not that they're all spooky. Lockjaw's not really spooky. Cosmo's not really spooky. But you know what I mean? Like, just dedicate a month to like a bunch of Marvel animal characters. Because that would be really cool. And now we know that it's possible because Jeff's in the game and no one's going like, oh, we're beating up Jeff the shark and Jeff's so cute or anything. It's like, not really. Because there's no like death animation in MFF. It's kind of like a fainting animation in Pokemon. It's very PG. It's just like, oh, the character like lies down and they take a nap because they got tired of fighting. You know, Pokemon never die. It's like they got tired of fighting and they took a nap. And now you got to take them to a special Pokemon center because they're in like a permanent nap. But they're not dead though. They just need to be revived, right? And then you pay $4 and, you know, Nurse Joy, right? One of the Nurse Joys shows up and she's like, oh, so glad you're here and let me take care of your pet or your Pokemon. And then she's like, no worries, Pikachu's back to full health, you know. Funny enough, in Pokemon, it's never like, you know, we couldn't fix it. You know, we tried to fix your Pikachu, but it's dead. It got hurt bad. It's hella dead. We tried to revive it, but we couldn't hella revive it. We just revive here. You gotta go down the street for the hella revives. It is because it's hella dead. We just normal revived it, and it wasn't enough for its hella deadness. Yeah, go seek professional help. Or just like spray it with some water, and then it'll be healed. You know, the power of friendship. Pikachu! And then Pikachu comes back. Ash just has to like yell angstily enough. Pikachu! And then Pikachu's like, oh, I didn't know you wanted me back that much. I thought you just wanted me back a little bit. But now that I know it's serious and you're crying about it, I'm back. We fine. We never die. Did we run GBR? Yeah, we did. Score. Event quest. Let's check in. Also, let me check in with the other side of the stream real quick. Boop. Cool. Just making sure. Alliance battle. I think we'll do that one next. Actually, Dimension mission and then Alliance battle. And then World Boss. And then we'll see where we're at. Obviously, the MFF streams are not long streams. I couldn't even stretch a MFF stream out to like more than 3 hours if I tried. It's only 3 hours on like special occasions for anniversaries or Black Friday or like, hey, I saved up a bunch of resources and I'm hitting like 4 upgrades in one stream, like last time. Okay, 36 out of 40 for the uniform ticket. World boss complete 20 times. I gotta run that 3 times. Will do. But I think we'll start with the alliance battle, and then that's 4 out of 5. And then that'll be done for the day. And we will collect our R. Let's see what that gives us. World boss participate 1 time. That'll get done in the same time. Alliance battle, actually that'll be done as well. 2 birds with 1 stone, 2 different times. Alliance battle it is. Huh? What you mean? I haven't checked in already today, and I definitely didn't do Alliance battle. Available in 13 hours, how dare you? Wait, I think this counts though. Yeah, I think I can do infinite challenge mode. I think it takes a little bit longer, but that's fine. As long as it counts. Yeah. We about to find out. We'll do Deadpool, Wolverine, Iron Man. Yeah. Yo, sick arena. I don't play this mode very often. Oh, it's 4 minutes, not 5? That's nice. It's not too bad. 3, 4, 5. I'm assuming it's just like do as much damage as possible. I think. New music. Seems like I'm getting decent rewards here. 4, 5, 6, 7. Two, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And then 2, 7, 1. I don't know. 3, 4, 5, 6. Three, 7, 4, 5. Two. 4, 7, 5, 6. 6. Oh, done. Done. Melted him. Oh, and then it rolls over again? Wait, what? How does that work? 3, 4, 7, 5. $500,000. Nice. Okay. $800,000. I don't think I'm making it that far, but we'll see. 90 seconds left. We got 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Yeah, 800,000? That's a bit rough, man. I don't think I'm making it that far. 4, 5, 2. $30 seconds, okay. 3, 4, 5, 7. Everything we got. 6. 10 seconds. Yeah, it's not happening. But hey, 585,000? I'll take it. What do we get? 50 bios, not bad. 40 Nornstone, okay. Gear up kit. Level 2 uniform XP chip, okay. Mandalay Awakening, couple of those, okay. 1,000,000 gold, not bad. 5 superior ISO boosts, not bad. ISO 8 chest, as long as that's either a 5 or 6 star, then it's worth it. There we go. I think we shall open it now. It was a 6 star, nice. I will take it. 40, yeah, always universal. 50 bios, that's not bad. Cap 640. 880 on Venom. I think I'll give it to Cap. Most likely just end up using that for fodder anyways. Okay, and the R gives us what? Oh, really? 5 more? That's not bad. Crystal Exchange Event gives you 5 more. Yeah, that's quite a bit. Basically, that was at bare minimum. If I pull all of those 5 at 60, that's what, 300 crystals? That was basically just a free 300 crystals right there. Or possibly more. Anywhere from 300 crystals to like 500 crystals. That was not bad. And then I log in tomorrow and I get another 100 crystals. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's going well. It's going smoothly. And I got 3K right now. And I think I have not 1 but 2 uniform tickets. So the next 2 uniforms I really need to buy are covered without spending a single crystal. And I know I have to buy the Moon Knight uniform when it comes out. Also, is it not out yet? There's no way we gotta wait another... Wait, ranked battle, 1 day, 13 hours left. Secret shop, 2 days, 13 hours. It might be in 2.5 days. It's either that. Oh, no, it's when the future pass ends. Lame. I think. Yeah, there's so many different timers right now. I don't know which one correlates to the new update. But whenever the new update drops, we'll get Moon Knight's new uniform accessible to buy in the game, and then also Luna's new uniform to buy in the game. Not sure about Luna's uniform yet, but if it looks like really cool, her animations, I already know I'm getting Moon Knight's. He could have the worst animations ever, and it's just the look. Just the look alone, I'm like, I gotta have that. That's super fire. The black and red, and his cape, the design on his cape, it looks very, very good. And the fact that they can almost like kind of mimic the Marvel Rivals style in MFF is really cool. Like, not 100%. It's not like, I don't know, it's almost like shaded in a certain way on Rivals. But this uniform looks pretty Rivals-esque. It's got like the odd like light strokes on it. It looks like it's painted. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Like watercolor painted. Whereas everyone else just looks like, I don't know, hyper realistic and normal. Yeah, Cap looks good too. I think we need to get more like crossovers with other Marvel games, and they even put on the poll They said, like, how much would you like MFF to cross over with Marvel Rivals again in the future? But it also put on the list, like, how much would you want to see MFF crossover with other Marvel titles? And on the list, they had, like, Marvel Spider-Man and Marvel Spider-Man 2 and even Marvel's Wolverine. And I'm like, bro, for certain characters, it's really hard to, like, find new excuses to give them a new uniform, because maybe we've already covered, like, a lot of the looks that the character has in the comics in MFF already, or maybe the character only has like one or two like different looks in the comics, and they're just not a character like Daredevil or Spider-Man or Iron Man where they have 40 different suits all the time that they can swap between. Honestly, let me not beat around the bush. I'm thinking about Omega Red. My mind immediately darts to Omega Red because when I think of Marvel's Wolverine crossing over with Future Fight, I think of Omega Red. Like, if they wanted to, they could give us another Wolverine uniform for the game, like for Marvel's Wolverine, and I think that would be sick because it's kind of like a yellow and brown, yellow and black kind of classic take, but like a little bit more modern with like slightly bigger like ears. I think it's really good looking. But also Wolverine has a ton of looks in the game. Like, Wolverine is not hurting for more looks in the game, and they can always dip into the comics and get another one. Like, I don't think we've covered all of his comic book looks yet, and we definitely haven't covered like all of his movie looks yet. So if they get desperate, like, they have stuff that they could pull from for Wolverine. But when I'm thinking about like Omega Red, he pretty much looks the same in everything he appears in, and even when he appears like slightly different, it's just like, oh, it's classic versus a slightly modern take. But Omega Red from the Marvel Wolverine trailer looked sick. He looked beefier than ever before. They redesigned his cables, so his cables that like come out of his wrists are like double as thick as they normally are, and I'm gonna prove that right now. I'm not gonna like pull up anything on YouTube, but I just want to show Omega Red like in the game currently, because the cables that he had in the Wolverine game, or on the Wolverine trailer at least, were way bigger, like thicker. It looked like bothersome. I was like, bro, how does that fit in his like wrist? That looks so painful. Where is Omega Red? There you are. Like, his carbonadium, I think they're made out of carbonadium. His carbonadium, yeah, carbonadium tentacles right there. They're large, right? They take up a sizable portion of his wrist, and they kind of have like a, almost like a web shooter that they kind of come out of. But they're not that big. They're like at least double the thickness in the Wolverine trailer. And he looks way different than this right here in the Wolverine trailer. Different enough for them to give him that look. So I'm expecting them, possibly, if they don't come up with another Omega Red look. Omega Red is one of the few characters in the game that has never gotten a uniform. So I'm thinking that could be his time to shine, because he's been in the game for years now, and he's also not gotten a uniform. So I think Wolverine coming out later this year would be like prime real estate for Omega Red. And I guess at that point it would be far enough removed from the Deadpool and Wolverine movie, which is the last uniform that Wolverine got, to, I guess, give him another one. But my only gripe with that is the fact that he already has like 7, right? And any character in the game that already has like 5, 6, 7 different looks, I'm always thinking like, man, we got like 200 other characters, and each of them only have like 2 different looks. But Spidey has like 13 different looks in the game. Cap has like 14 different looks in the game. Iron Man has like 11. You know, all the big Avengers characters get a lot of love because they make money and the uniforms sell. So we got Enter the Phoenix Wolverine, we got Deadpool and Wolverine, we got classic base look, how he was introduced to the game Wolverine. X deaths of Wolverine with like the cybernetic claws and whatnot. Honestly, still pretty sick. And the data lines like coursing down. I like those claws. Kind of like Tron-esque. House of X with the brown and tan. X-Force with the gray and black. All new Marvel Now with the gold. Gold and black. And Age of Apocalypse with the missing hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. 8 looks, 7 uniforms. So if they wanted to do another one for Wolverine, I guess they could for the game. And then also do Omega Red. But if they wanted to do Omega Red and not do Wolverine, I think that would be like super weird to some people. But I'd be perfectly fine with it. Like, MFF doesn't like cherry picking. They like, oh, if we're going to do a Marvel Rivals update, we're not just going to do like 1. We're going to do like, 5. Which they did. Especially if it's like a main month update, which I think they should save that for the mid-month update so it seems less weird. And then they can just cherry pick Omega Red and just have him be like 1 new uniform. And then also give him his tier 4, because I don't think he has his tier 4 yet. I might have just done your job for you, Net Marvel. Maybe. That's kind of a match made in heaven right there. Mid-month update. Cherry pick Omega Red as a new uniform. Give him a tier 4. So it's not too bland and too boring of a mid-month. Perfect. Oh, wait. And maybe a Mystique one as well. No, wait. No, they wouldn't do that because Mystique also... Never mind. Never mind. Now we're getting into spoilers. Oh, ABC, what's popping, dude? Welcome into the stream. Rocky, guess what? What's popping, ABC? Tell me something good. While I upgrade some characters. I was double checking to see if I can get not only Ultron, but also Thanos to tier 3 today. I don't think I can, because I just used all my Universal books on Doom. Now that I'm thinking about it. Although, hang on a moment. Did I? No, I didn't. We can do it. We can actually do it. And then I'll just use the selector on Ultron. Deliciousness, man. Ultron and Thanos both going to tier 3 today. And then I'll be basically out of my resources. But it's fine, because we're in the anniversary. So we'll probably get more soon. I'm just like spending right now. Just to have some fun. ABC, it's not doing it. But anyways, 10 streams away from being a hundo whenever it updates. I got you, ABC. I'm sure it'll update shortly. But also 10 away from 100 is crazy. You let me know how we need to celebrate that. Like maybe I'll get some Panda Express or something. I mean, that's how I'll celebrate. I don't know how you're celebrating. I'll eat some orange chicken and some chow mein. And it'll be a good time. You know what? I think no time like the present. Let's have some fun. I say we do Ultron first because he is less expensive. And then we do Thanos because that's how the MCU went. Ultron was the villain first before Thanos. And then Doom. And I know I already got Doom tier 3 on the last stream, but we're jumping around the timeline a little bit here. But it's okay. Advancement ticket. Yeah, and I just got that the other day, which is super nice, man. The upgrades are rolling in consistently. So I use that on Ultron. That saves me the upgrade cost, including the books. Used to advance a tier 2 character to tier 3 without using any other materials if the requirements are met. Basically, like, you gotta upgrade the gears. And I think that's it. Like, make sure all the gears are at 25, and then use this thing. Instead of having to pay 10 Universal books, 800 CCF, 1,000 EOD and 500 TCP. It saves you from all those costs right there. And obviously the 2.5 million gold as well, which is pretty nice. So instead of spending all that, you can just say, nah, I don't want to. But I still want a tier 3 Ultron though. Oh, sick. Oh, sick. Oh, Tide? I actually haven't seen this. There's so many tier 3s and tier 4s in the game. I haven't seen all the animations. There's like 280. Or maybe I have, but Ultron got his tier 3 years ago, so I don't remember seeing it. That actually looks like a movie. It's a film. Rage of Ultron. I just want to use it, especially since I have Infinity Ultron. I want him to like snap or something. Ultimate life form complete. Nice. I'll take the bonus. 300,000 gold. Is what it is. Second potential realization ticket. Slap that on him as well. We having fun. Had an extra one of those. Technically, those aren't really like in the game anymore. I just had one left over from last update because in the last update, they basically took that out of the game. So it doesn't take any like percentage anymore. The second you go do one World Boss Legend with a tier 3 character, it'll go from 0 to 100% guaranteed every time now, which saves a ton of time, which was an amazing update. So basically, I just had that final one left over. They basically, they let you keep them in your inventory because they're like, I don't know, just use them until they're out, and then, yeah, they won't really be in the game anymore. So just kind of use them right now, and then, yeah, they'll kind of lose their value because you can do the same thing. Just go run one World Boss Legend, and then it does the same thing. It's guaranteed now. It sends it, which is really nice. Instead of being like, oh, you got 20%. Run World Boss Legend 4 more days in a row just to get Ultron able to go up to tier 4. It's a little bit tedious, but I'm really glad they took that out. Over the course of the past like 4 months, they've really they've made the game less tedious in like 3 or 4 different ways, which is nice. Maybe for the hundo streak, you start Watch Dogs. Oh, yo, that's crazy. A game redemption? ABC, I'm not opposed. That's a great idea, by the way. If you get a 100 stream streak, if you were that violently loyal, if you are Roxas and ABC levels of loyal, then you get to choose. I don't know. I probably want to stream best viewers where? Tell me. Oh, wait, you can't. Do you know why? Because, wait, let me make sure that's really a robot first. And not Roxas in hiding. Roxas in a Sith cloak. Pretending to be a Sith, but in reality he's a Jedi. No, that's really a robot. You're dead. You've been banned. And I hate sand. Just kidding. I hate bans. They're coarse and rough and irritating and they get everywhere. Not around here, though. They're very rare. They're very rare. I hate sand. It's coarse and rare and irritating. On average, since I followed, I've seen a stream every 8 days. Wow. Every 8 days? God, I'm that inconsistent in my streaming? Yeah. Sometimes it's not up to me, the internet. The internet says no sometimes. Sometimes it's right when I'm booting it up too. Like the last Arkham Knight stream. Get 10 minutes in and then OBS is like, failed to connect. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean failed to connect? We were just connected. But this Tuesday, get excited with me if you want. This Tuesday, I really hope, man, after all the internet struggles I've gone through in the past like year and a half of living here, this upcoming Tuesday, we're getting everything sorted out with one nice long technician visit, and we're switching our internet provider to a much better internet provider, and also one that doesn't cap the upload speeds. So I'm incredibly excited about that portion of it. Because if I can achieve upload speeds of like not 40, like 40 is fine, man. 40 is great, actually. Especially if it's consistent, which I'm getting now. but they don't cap theirs at 40 like Spectrum does. Frontier says, no, we do like symmetrical speeds around here. So if you're getting a gig download, then you're getting like 500 upload. And I'm like, 500 upload? Jeez. Gee Willikers, Batman. I've never seen such speeds. I've never experienced this amount of technology all in one place. But I'd like to. I'd like to see what 500 upload could, like, I'm gonna make a YouTube short or a Twitch clip. Mainly a Twitch clip, you know, mainly. I'm gonna make a clip on Twitch and it's gonna load in like 2 seconds instead of its normal like 25 seconds. Durishimus. Absolutely. Hypertranquilinous. Durishimousness. Alright, let's do a little bit of gold gambling, because I want the thrill of the rush of the thrill. You got the touch. You got the power. Isn't that a theme? I think that's a theme of something. I will try 5 times. That was 1. We'll go 4 more, so I don't waste my money infinitely. My phone has decided it is my time to leave stream. ABC, I'm so sorry. Is it borking? If it gets better, feel free to come back. But it'll be a short stream anyways. Already going on an hour and 20. I'll probably be live for another like 45 minutes to an hour. But I will tier 3 Thanos before this stream is done. So we will have at least tier 3 to Ultron and Thanos. 2 beloved MCU villains. And then also, we'll see what the other letters are. I think we're missing, we did Y already. We're missing R and S. We'll pop up on those other letters and hopefully they have something good. Actually, no, I think the R had 50 faulting, which was, it was okay. Any tier formats at all are good, but I'm looking for large numbers, like 100 plus. 50 is good though. 100 plus is better. I think this is 2 or 3. I'll go another 2 times. Kind of lost count. I get a good 350 down, 200 up. ABC, are you on Frontier, by the way? Or what internet provider do you use? If you want to share with me. Not that you have to. But see, yeah, I totally understand, ABC. Have a wonderful rest of your day. If you've already gone. But yeah, maybe next time. Tell me who you have as your internet provider. Because up north we used to have Xfinity and we had like virtually 0 problems. But then again, we were also in a very, I don't know, like easy place. We just had like the modem, and the modem was like a modem router dual capability thing, and we didn't need like a single satellite in the house. It was just the one modem router and it reached to the whole apartment. But then again, it was very like up and down, and now we're very like sprawled out, so it's a different layout. What did I say? 2 more? This one and then 1 more. Alright, final one. Give me 5 slots, please. 5 slots. Darn. That's fine. I have a ton of money. 375 million. This is officially the most money I've ever had in MFF. And it's actually growing day by day. I'm trying to like spend it, but it keeps coming in faster than I can spend it. It's like Fortnite. Just kidding, sorry. It's like Fortnite. We want to spend it quicker because it's we get so much money. We're just like, how fast can we just like spend it? Maybe we can start like burning it. Anyways. Okay, I'll try on this one 3 times. Nope. That's 2. That's 3. Yeah, ABC, that's really interesting to me. 350 down, 200 up. I think that's pretty dang close to symmetrical. Like 200 up is crazy, man. If I got 200 up, Let's see what OBS can do. Just kidding. Let's see what this puppy can do. We're going 150 miles an hour right now. Let's see if we can go 250. Chewy, punch it. Okay. We didn't get that, but that's all right. Let me check out Ultron's tier 3 ability real quick, just because I'm a nerd and I want to see it. And then we'll run like 3 World Boss Legends and get another challenge done. Oh, sick. That's not bad. That actually looks pretty sick. It's just like the animation. He summons like 1,000 Ultron robots that just dive bomb into you. It's pretty sick. And then he does the giant purple weird like comic book cosmic ray from his infinity lance. Yep. I think he destroyed a whole planet with that move in What If. Let me see that one more time. Actually, what is his tier 4? Oh. Oh, that's actually so cool. Oh, that's actually so cool. Let me zoom in on that a little bit. That's actually so cool. Oh, sick. Yeah, he's got like a crest or something on his chest right there. And then like from that he's like encased in what looks like the AI version of himself. Like the version of Ultron before he got his body. Like when we see like in the movie Age of Ultron when Jarvis and Ultron are like attacking each other. Like from AI to AI when they both don't have a body yet. They're just like, I don't know, firing like AI missiles at each other or something in that like battle. That's exactly what Ultron looks like. That's the same coloring and everything. Jarvis, I think, was blue. He was like a blue ball. And then Ultron was like an even bigger, like kind of disjointed gold yellow ball. Yeah. Yeah, and that's exactly what it looked like too. Cool. Good attention to detail. He's almost using like a previous version of himself as like an armor around him. Kinda tight. Kinda tight. Yes, I still say tight. The word tight is tight. Yeah, it's a cool tier 4 animation, actually. So if you do that, and then bleed that right into the tier 3, that looks so sick! Yeah, then he's got the whole... Dude, he's Super Saiyan while he's doing the purple beam. Oh, yeah. That's why I like this game. You take the animation, and then you combine it with another animation, and then it looks like a cooler animation. And then it makes me happy. Simple as that. 10.5 years and counting. It's basically like me and MFF are celebrating our 11-year anniversary too, of our like relationship. Longest, happiest, most consistent relationship of my life. We've had our ups and downs. We went through like 3 or 4 different boycotts, you know, different separations, you know, momentary breaks that I did have to fully support because of the decisions that that were being made. But then we mended our relationship, me and MFF, and the developers of the game. And they woke up from their slumber. World boss. Okay, that does another 10 tokens for me, and then I'm up to 250. I am saving up, if anyone is curious. I'm saving up for that tier 4 bundle, because that's a lot of materials, man. If I can get 225 Faultine, or maybe even 285 Carb, I would really like to. But if it clearly seems like I'm not going to have enough, like I'm at 240 right now. I do one more mission, I'll be at 250. So what is that, another 3 days? 250, 300, 350, 400. I guess 4 days. 4 days of consistently doing the challenges. And then I would have like 450. And I would have enough to buy that tier 4 bundle. The problem with that is this Moonlight Vigilante icon looks sick, and I kind of want it. And I don't think there's going to be enough tokens in this event. It's got 9 days, 13 hours. Let me do some head math here. Let me round down because I know I'm not going to be that diligent. Let me just call it 9 days. 9 days. So 9 full procs of 50 tokens if I'm good. 9 times 5 is 45, I think. So that's another 450. 450 from right now. So 450 plus my current 250. So my maximum number is looking at about 700. 700 if I'm super, super diligent from this point forward. Which I probably won't be, and I'll probably end up getting like 600 or 650. But 600, yeah, either way, I'm not getting both. So I would have to make up my mind. I need that tier 4 bundle, though. I don't need the icon. The icon is so sick. But I don't need the icon. Let me stop looking at it, because the longer I look at it, the sicker it gets. Maybe. It might have to be the icon. I don't know. It's one of the sickest icons I've seen. It's not even an animated icon, I don't think. I think it's just stagnant. It just looks like that. Unless he's like, you know, maybe like the wind's blowing and the moon's like howling or whatever. The moon doesn't howl. My bad. I mean the wolves. The wolves are howling at the blood moon because the wolves howl at the moon. The moon howling. Anyways. And I stand by what I said. You know, the moon in the background, howling. As it usually does. But only on Mondays. Stupid. I have 11 now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I got 11 tier 4s. Not trying to flex. All done. Maybe I was trying to flex a little bit. 150, I gotta run more World Boss Legend, which I will do right now, at least 3 times, because then it gets another challenge done for us. 450 Faultine, not bad. That's going up quick. That's already almost halfway. And then by the time I'm done running World Boss Legend, we'll be about halfway with Carbonadium as well. Dang! Give me another, like, couple days, man. Give me like tree. Give me like 3-4 more days, man. And this Ghost Rider guy is about to get some love. Alright, let's go. Dark Phoenix? No. And I have plenty of money, so I will reset it. Yes, Gore. Thank you. Gore is like level 4, so he gives an increased amount of rewards. But also, I found he's incredibly easy, and he falls down. I go, bink, and he goes, ugh. Whereas Null, even though he's only level 1, I find I have to go bink, bink, and then he falls down. But Gore, I hit him with 1 bink, and he goes, 'Cause you had a bad day. Sorry, you had a bad Gore. That'll do it. Don't need nothing special. Gore is weak. And his rotation of how he attacks you is super basic. And it's like even more basic than Null. So I don't know why Null's like level 1 or tier 1. And then this guy gives a lot more rewards, like 20% more rewards. For less work. 4, 3, 5. And he's gone. And he left my lobby. Yeah. Already push him into the next phase. I wouldn't even be into the next phase with Null right now. For another like 15 seconds. Yep, dodge that, dodge that. Dodge that, and that's not even difficult. You just gotta like watch yourself a little bit, and then watch that, and then 4, 3, 7, 5, and then he's not even there. 30 seconds in. Yeah, it's gonna be less than 1 minute. Sub 1 minute is what we're always going for efficiency. Oh my goodness, I'm getting hit. Oh no, oh no, oh no. If it was Null, I would be dead right now for my sloppiness, right? But there's a lot of, like, forgiveness and a lot of leeway in Gore. I don't know why. 4, 3, 5, 6. Is he even there? I called him on the phone, but I got no answer because he wasn't there. 55 seconds, get me out of here. I said pick up the phone because you got a phone call, but he didn't pick up. And I'm over here counting my 42 carbonadiums. Yeah, 11 plus 31, 42 carbonadium. One run. Delicious. 22 CCF, that's just Pepra? Pepra on top? Oh, sorry, 47 plus 22. Was that 69? Huh? Nice. Uh-huh. Instead of saying nice, I'm just gonna hit the huh? Yeah, is that 69? I mean, 10 tokens? Delicious. I do need to run Gore 2 more times, I believe. I mean, I'm going to run them like all 5 times today, but at least on the stream, do it another 2 times. Because then that will award us... Really? I'm done. No way, I'm done? I'm done. That's early. Okay, yeah, they give you another 9 days and 12 hours. And they give us another full 9 days. But I'm done. Or I'm about to be done. I gotta run World Boss 2 more times. And then I'll get the S, and then we'll see what that gives us. And then that will retroactively be the last mission. That's 39 out of 40, and then that one will be done. And then that's a free Mythic ticket to get a uniform straight from normal to Mythic with no extra work. And I already have like 3 of those. A fine addition to add to my collection, but what is the S? It better be something good. Because it's the last one. I hope it's epic. Alright, let's go. 2 more world bosses, and then pop open that S. And then we'll see where we're at on the stream. I think we'll probably get wrapping up after that. Just keep it short and sweet. And then also finale with our tier 3 Thanos. Not too shabby. And we're like 10% away from getting another tier 4 already. We just got tier 4 Spidey. And then before that, by like 2 weeks, I just got tier 4 Thor and tier 4 Storm, I think, in the same stream. Which getting two tier 4s in one stream is crazy. It just feels gluttonous. It's just like, gimme. Tier 4 left. Tier 4 right. Yes. More tier 4s. Please. Sure. Doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter the support team that I have because Gore is just that weak. Oh, and then I can also run some Multiverse Saga, I think it's called. Try to run that every day for my emblems. Been working on my emblem collection, and it's been going well. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Storm is a little weak. I haven't built up her Uru at all. But usually she can still get it done. Yeah, that works. Next phase. Not even 30 seconds in, and then we start going left to right. Just go around the edge here. Lose a little bit of HP, but that's fine. Sometimes that gets a little bit close. It's a little bit nerve-wracking, but it's all right. 3, 4, 5. Lots of damage, please. Then we'll throw the 2 in there. And then I'm weak. Give me the 3, please. And then I died. But it's fine. That's why I bring 2 extra tier 4s, so I can get a little bit lazy with it. So I can kind of, you know, click keys with one hand on stream. Like, I figure Storm will do about 90% of it, and then Moon Knight will just kind of hop in there and just throw another couple punches, and it'll be over. 9 plus 25. That's 34 carbonadium. It's not 42, but that's still amazing. Anything above 30 is really nice. And a universal book. Appreciate that. 33 CCF is chunky. That feels nice. Anything over 30 on that. Yeah, over 30 carbonadium, over 30 CCF. Can't complain. This one will be very easy. Venom usually wipes it out in like 30 seconds. I'm gonna guess 30 seconds. I think we can hit maybe even less than 30 seconds if I'm on it. Let me try to be on it. 5, delay. 3, 4, quickly. Yeah, 7 seconds, man. Be gone with him. Be gone with him. Next phase. Next phase. Bring him in. Get him in here. Get him out of here. It's very simple. Unfortunately, I gotta wait for him to like do his stuff, so that just wastes my time. I have not really any control over that. Okay, dodge, dodge, good, and then dodge, good, careful. 5, 7, 3, please, 3, 4, 6. Get him out of my eye line. 32 seconds. I think technically my best run so far has been 30 seconds. But I think that was with Iron Man, not Venom. I think that was Venom's PR. Personal record. 13 bonus carb. 27. That's 40. That's 40 carb. Feels good. 29 CCF. Very good. Very good numbers. Oh, Cat, welcome in. Cat, sorry, I'm checking chat on my phone today because I'm using the monitor for MFF. Anytime I'm streaming MFF, you know my monitor's being taken. I can't really play MFF in like half monitor mode. Like a lot of other apps, you can like run it in like half mode. Even OBS you can, but it looks really weird because it tries to like, I don't know. I got like 40 different things going on OBS, so it tries to like smush it all together, and it doesn't work. I was like, I appreciate you for trying OBS, but that's not usable. I can't reach any of my buttons. And I like reaching my buttons. Alright, let's see what this S is. S is the first letter of my name, so it better be bussin'. And it is! It's the best reward that they could possibly give me. Nice. It is. It's the best one yet. It's another 5 tickets. That actually pushes me over the threshold, too. We just crossed the threshold. Boom. That's another 100 bonus crystals right there. 3,100. If I go do my daily challenges right now, I would have enough to get Professor X. But I don't think I should. Because the second I go and buy Professor X for 3,100 crystals in this shop is going to be the same day that I run my dimension missions all the way down to the bottom and get my final reward. I pop open the box and it gives me, what? 10 Professor X bios for free. And I'm going to be like, oh my god. Oh no. What a waste. What a cosmic waste. And the game's going to do that just to laugh at me. I feel it. And I won't allow it to happen. So no, I'll get it for free. I'll get Professor X for free, just like all the other people did back when Danger Room was a thing in the game, and I didn't play Danger Room because I didn't like it. So I missed out on Professor X, Rachel Summers, Abomination, Teenage Warhead. A lot of good characters, man. A lot of cool characters. Especially Abomination and Professor X. Those hurt the worst. I need those. How's it going? Cat, it's going well. Honestly, for having a funeral today, I'm feeling pretty dang good. When in doubt, play MFF. MFF just uplifts the spirits. Honestly, it did. When in doubt, play MFF. Or at least that's my motto. You having a bad day? Play some MFF. You're gonna get like a lot of free rewards. Just for checking in, It's not a lot of rewards. It's just the structure in which they give you free items. It's like, is this... Like, tomorrow I'm going to log in for what? These. Is that a lot of rewards? Actually, damn it. That's kind of good. That's a bad example. Yeah, that's kind of good. But, like, not only am I getting one good item tomorrow, but we have overlapping check-ins. So you get 3 items, right? Just for checking in tomorrow, you're going to proc all 3 of these. So you're going to get those. You're also going to get that. EOD, nice. 200, I need that. That's been flying off the shelves. So I need more of those. And then 30 of those? And then 200 of M's? Okay. And then also 100 more crystals tomorrow. Hello. Yeah. So it's like if one of those rewards is a dud, or 2 of them are a dud, usually not all 3 of them are a dud. And then they combine. And then sometimes we have 4 check-ins running all at once, and you get 4 free items just for logging in. You don't do anything in the game, and you just log in, and you click claim items, you get 4 free things. It's so awesome. Cat, you okay? Oh, it wasn't a funeral for me. I'm not dead. Not yet. You can't kill the unkillable. And you can't hurt Steel. No, I knew the person, but mainly it was for the family of the person. But I kind of did like the video setup or whatever. You know how usually for like celebrations of life, one of the family members will make like a video collage. I don't know if you've done that for your family or you know anyone that's done that. But yeah. So I made sure the video worked and everything, and put it up on the screen so everyone can see it. I don't know what that side glance emoji means, Cat. But if I've offended you, I'm sorry. So when in doubt, just cover the bases. But if I've said anything offensive, I do apologize, and I do not stand by that. Let me see. How close? 265 out of 600. We're almost halfway. I'd say like 40% of the way on the carb. And then like 40% of the way on the Faultine. Not bad, though. Not bad. Also, where's Ultron? I gotta see him with the new tier 3 background because I'm a nerd. Yeah, it just looks better, man. They do a good job of making the colors, like, as it gets more and more expensive, it does get cooler and cooler. Like, arguably, what's cooler? Purple background for potential Transcended, or orange and gold? I don't know. I like them equally. That's right, because they're both basically tier 3 equivalent, which is accurate. And then you got this kind of like pale, kind of almost kind of lifeless blue in the background. I mean, it's blue, you know, but it's not like blue. It's not like showing up for, you know, it's not getting paid $40 an hour. It's getting paid 15, you know, and it's showing up. But, you know, it's blue. It's not blue. It's blue. It looks good though. But definitely the purple and the orange and gold, those are better than this blue. And then obviously when they're not even tier 2, they're like gray. You have like a dusty gray background and it doesn't even look as good as the blue. Looks bad. And then once you get past tier 3, the red does make it cooler. Like that looks nice, man. That deep kind of dark cherry in the background. Even if the character doesn't have any like red accents on them, it still makes them look better. Like Cyclops with the red ruby visor with the red background, yeah. Even though his whole suit is like blue, it still works. Deadpool, definitely works. But Wolverine, even though he's like bright yellow and blue, it still works. It still makes him look like more menacing. And once he has a black and red suit, it's gonna look absolutely amazing. That's why I was so happy. I'm like, bro, I already have Moon Knight tier 4. So, and he's getting a new uniform? like the main uniform that I wanted from Rivals, but I didn't want to buy it for like 15 bucks. Yeah, let me buy it for like $3 in this game. The game that I actually do play. It's perfect. I'm getting everything that I wanted on the bingo card checked off. Let me get cool Marvel Rivals skins, but not in Marvel Rivals. Oh, sick. Let me get them in MFF. Oh, sick. Instead of 15 bucks, I want to pay like 2 or 3. Oh, sick. They're free? Tight. Or free to me, at least, because I got 2 uniform tickets waiting. Just bink, bink. One for Moon Knight, one for Luna. If Luna's hella cool. I already know Moon Knight is. Yeah, did you end up looking up Pinky Up? Oh, the song? No. I'm grieving, Cat. I had to go to a funeral. You monster. Just kidding. Sorry. Sorry. That's a joke. I'm teasing. No, I didn't, Cat. Mainly because I was saving it for when you were in the stream next, and now that you're in the stream right now, it's perfect timing. It's prime real estate. I'm looking it up right now. Pinky Up? Better not be weird. Uh-oh. I gotta watch the music video, or can I just not do that? Let me pop back to OBS real quick here so I can have chat. OMG, it's been like a week. It hasn't been a week yet. Also, it's been like a week. Why aren't we playing Planet Crafter yet, Cat? I thought, you know, I was like, hello, McFly. Where's Planet Crafter? Just kidding. The dancing is cringe too. Sometimes I like to cringe. I may watch it as long as they're clothed. Could you maybe warn me of that, Cat? I'm not gonna click on it if they like at least 60%. You know, I want at least 60% clothing minimum. That's where I draw the line. We dip below 60% clothing. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. It's not in the business model. It's not. I'm looking through the TOS. I'm looking through the terms of service, and I'm like, it's not. I don't know. It's not in here. We can play it. Just let me know. No, can't you just let me know? Because I don't want to like invade or encroach on your time or your space. And sometimes I'm assuming you want to play it with, you know, other people as well and share that planet crafting joy with others. And I don't always have to be there, you know. But maybe once in a while I would love to be there. Like last time was an absolute blast. Well, they're fine, just skimpy. Yeah, skimpy to me. That's hitting for like 45%, and that's less than 60%. When I think of the word skimpy, I think of like 50% and under clothing. 50% and under cloth. Stitching, you know, twine, whatever. Leather. Polyester. Even corduroy, you know, get crazy. Velvet. Yeah, but there's so many textures, so many things you can make fabric out of. All right, I'm done. Sorry. Polyurethane. Just kidding. That's 3D printing. My bad. Such a baby. All right, let me watch it, and then I'll shut it off if my PG-rated mind cannot handle it. Let me get the earbuds here. This needs my attention. I'm gonna regret this. Music video, do it. You get 20 seconds. Yeah, this is fine. I mean, the song is garbage so far, but yeah, Yeah, they're wearing clothing. I appreciate that. Let me try to get into it. What? It's okay, brain. Stick with it. Yeah, the dance is super cringe. Jeez. It's over. We made it. Tell them we made it. Make sure they know we made it. Oh, no. Don't replay it. No. I meant to pause it at the last second. And it said you wanted to replay it entirely over again? No. That's autocorrect. No! Great song, though. Just, like, I want to hear it again later, you know. Not again right now. Like, I loved it so much I wanted to hear it now. And then again, like, later. Yeah, or something like that. Anyways. Cat, not to be personal or anything. It's not you. You're not singing. You're not in the video dancing. The dancing. Cringe. The lyrics. Garbage. Brain rot. Did I already say the dancing was trash? What was the dancing? Just throwing the pinkies up. Or whatever. Crazy. The worst. That's worse than like Fortnite dance. Fortnite's just like, you know, doing one of these, like even one of those, that takes like some skill and some like, you got to be on beat and, you know, like have balance, you know, at least that's cringe, but at least it takes, you know, some form of effort. What is this? No, shut it down. Shut it down. The song, like the music, I'm not talking about the lyrics. Lyrics are garbage. But the song itself, like the music, not the worst. The chorus is the worst. You know, I guess it just means it's pinky up. Like the chorus is garbage. I hate it. They could just toss the chorus. But some of the bridges in there, some of the bridges were nice. Like it sounded good. Not the lyrics, but like the music of the lyrics, right? Sounded good. I'm just trying to look for the positive side. I'm always trying to look for the upside, not for the downside. There's always going to be a downside, but, you know, there's plenty of downsides to that. But there was some good music in there, located somewhere in there. If you look for it, if you really open up those eyes and that mind of yours, you know, you can find it. Anywho. Yeah, that was easily worse than their last one. I feel like their last one had better dancing and like some choreography where they actually had to be like, you know, like I could tell that they practiced. And I feel like the song was actually like catchy. It was brain rot, but it was catchy, right? And for a couple plays, I actually like replayed it for myself a couple times and listened to it and had an okay time. But that, no, that's a one and done. I only need that in my life one time and one time ever. I'm good. Hey, you want to hear Pinky Up again? Nah, I'm good. Have you heard it before? Yeah, I heard it once. Don't you want to hear it again? Nah, not really, cuh. Not really, cuh. Love you, though. In fact, if you could not play it, that'd be great. Just play it for yourself in your earbuds. Sorry. I don't mean to be a hater, though, Kat. We could play tomorrow in the afternoon? Tomorrow's not good, Kat. I just checked my schedule and I'm busy. Oh, sorry. It's not gonna work. Just kidding. That was a stupid joke. It will work tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon would be good. Probably a little bit in the later afternoon, though. Like early evening. I'm thinking I got some stuff to do earlier, but like 3 p.m. onward? 3 p.m. and onward, I'm good. If that works for you. Okay, now go to their last release. Eat zucchini. It sucks. What you mean? Yeah, it does suck. Yeah, there's like I hated like 84% of that. Actually, like 89% of that. The music was like 11%. We'll give it 11%. Round up. Carry the one. All right, we got one more. More homework. Am I at a text channel in the game? Weird. Eat zucchini. Okay. I'm scared. You got me scared on that one. But I'll try. It didn't come up. Is it Internet Girl, Cat? It says that's a lyric heavily repeated in their song called Internet Girl. I only know Internet Money. Internet Money guy? Internet Girl. It's got a video? Alright, I'll always give the videos a try, but if they wearing less clothes than I'd like, I'm gonna shut it off. I'm gonna turn it off, and I'm gonna do so quickly. Hey, pick up your phone. You know why? Because it's ringing. Somebody clearly has your number. Sorry. That's a joke. Yo, Toxic Waste. First time chatter, welcome in. Toxic Waste. Can I call you Toxic for short, or do you prefer Waste? Lovely to meet a new person and to see a new face. Just kidding. I'm just teasing you. Yo, it's me, Canadian, was the first chat, and I bypassed it. I made a new account, kind of a long story. No worries, Canadian. I will make sure I always remember. Toxic Waste is Canadian. Toxic Waste is Canadian. Toxic Waste is Canadian. Okay. It'll never leave me now. Well, Canadian, feel free to share that story if you want. But, like, no pressure. If it's a bad story, you know, no, don't want to bring up any bad memories. I'm just checking out a song here real quick. Just a couple songs. This is the second one. 2 of 2. Not 1 of 1. So it's kind of confusing. Still got the same Discord name? Well, that's fine. Maybe just, like, remind me a couple times. If I mess up, if I call you Toxic Waste or something, in the next stream that you're in or something like that, just remind me. Just be like, hey, you do remember it's Canadian, right? And then I'll be like, oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, I was just testing you to see if you remembered, you know, and then I'll probably throw the blame on you or something like that. Yeah, sounds like something I would do. You know, deflect blame. Just kidding, it's terrible. I'll take full responsibility. I'll say, oops, I completely forgot it was you. Maybe. It's like a 12% chance of that happening. Well, I kind of quit streaming due to schoolwork and just lack of enthusiasm. I got you, man. I mean, hey, I feel like streaming should be there to uplift your mood. So if it's not doing its intended purpose, then, you know, everyone takes a break now and then. Or sometimes they realize, hey, it's no longer for me. And I gotta take a long break. Or I gotta take an infinite extended break. Go find my true purpose or whatever, my true happiness. And then come back or not come back. But I hope you're happy, Canadian. Let me snooze that ad. Ad starts in a minute. Hang on. So we don't have to deal with that. Snooze that garbage. But yeah, hopefully life's been treating you somewhat well, Canadian. Gotta quit streaming to do schoolwork. Yeah. So I logged out of my account. I got you. Sometimes you just need the full mental reset. I've done the same thing on other social media accounts where I've had like past relationships, or not even like, you know, romantic relationships, just relationships in general, you know, friendships, whatever. That I'm just like, oh, I just, you know, can no longer sustain this relationship or, you know, something like that. And it's like, hey, the only way that I can really break this off, and it would be the easiest for me and the other person, is just delete the account, man. Delete the account. The account's got to go into the garbage sometimes. You know, oh, the Facebook account needs to go into the garbage. Sometimes you got to put it in the garbage. Or for me, it was kind of a past Instagram account. No, I don't really use Instagram anymore, but is what it is. I don't miss it. We got TikTok now. Just kidding. Shout out to Twitch. It's like it's hot in here. But yeah, you can call me whatever you'd like, to be honest. Toxic Waste or Canadian. I'll try to keep it Canadian just because that's what I already know you as. And it's already imprinted in my brain. Yeah, life's been treating me good. Good, man. Good. Glad to hear that. Minimum wage in Canada went up to $18.15. It's a very odd number, but more is better. $18.15. That's super specific. But usually they do it based off of like a bunch of numbers and algorithms and stuff. Yo, SB Grind Daily? You like the new Venom uni? I do, yeah. But then again, I played this game like 85% just for the looks, so I'm looking at it right now. Do I like it? Yeah, hell yeah. He's got armor, he's got spikes, and yeah, he looks pretty. I like him, so I bought him. He's not mythic yet, but we're on the grind to get him to mythic. I feel, yeah, mainly for 10.5 years, I've been playing this game because I'm like, oh, animation's cool. I like, right, this is my caveman mode game. I play console games, you know, to maybe hit my parries once in a great while. MFF is, look pretty, buy, purchase. I get to shut off my brain completely. And it feels nice. But that's what mobile games are for. You know, you don't really use your entire brain for mobile games. It's like, I like, buy. Sorry. Just full on caveman mode. Pretty. I'd like to level up now. Maybe get some free items. Yes, I like free items. And then you have a good time. Because if you're happy every single time the game gives you free items, then you'll always be happy. If you're like, that's not as much free items as I was hoping. It's a mobile game, man. Just be happy and take what you're given. Or go play, I don't know, Contest of Champions. And have to pay like $100 to get like a 2% chance at getting the character that you might want. Couldn't be me, man. There's nothing like playing contests for the kinetic punchiness of the game. You know, the 1-2s and the 1-2-3s. But I want all my animations blurring together on the screen, and I want to do a giant freaking screen wipe, and I want Cyclops to say, ah! Right, like his family's in danger, and then optimize the optical blast, even more so. And then add an optical blast on top of the optical blast that's already optical blasting the optical blast. Yeah. Almost exited my body for a second. As you should. It's more enjoyable that way, and not to be competitive and stress. Yeah. PvP stuff in the game is not my forte. So if you need any PvP advice, I'm not your guy. I'm gonna say, take Venom. He's big and he has large muscles. And then people that actually know how to play the game are gonna be like, bro, it's not the size of his muscles physically. It's his damage output, and it's the fact that, you know, you can hit his 5-4-3 and then bleed it into his. You know, playing 10 years of the game, I can kind of do I can kind of do combos now. And the game's easier than ever before to kind of learn from the ground up. You know, they've made it really accessible now. You want to hop in as a new player. The game will hold your hand. Come here. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to go look at some fun stuff over here. You want to come check it out with me? And then you... Oh. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Can we get ice cream along the way? And then MFF says, yeah. Yeah, of course we could get ice cream. Yeah, because we're not Kabam. We're Netmarble over here. Yeah. You want a character? You can have whichever character you want. Yeah, choose the one you'd like. Between all of these different choices. Have fun, champ. Yeah. Love ya. With the little hair tussle. Kabam says, "Oh my god, are you talking? Why is your wallet not open?" Yeah, we're not hearing you right now. Why is your wallet not open? Right now. I'm like, Kabam, I'm so sorry. I'm just a small little broke boy. I only have a couple dollars left in my wallet. Do you think maybe I could get Netflix Daredevil? Because I like him and the show is really good? And I'm invested in the character development? And they go, no. And I want your lunch money, okay? So if you think you're eating lunch today, you're not. And I'm like, oh, geez, man. It's hot over here. I'm going back to Netmarble. And then I limp with my broken leg back to Netmarble. And I go, do you guys think that you can fix my broken leg? And they go, yeah, come on over here. Yeah, we'll get you. And then they start bandaging me up. And I'm like, that's real nice. Thank you. Maybe could I get a sandwich? I'm real hungry. And it's cold outside. Sorry, I'm leaning too far into the bit right now. But yeah, the Kabam and the Netmarble parallels will never not be funny. I spent $10, man. I spent $10. I spent $10 like 8 years ago in this game, and I'm still feeling the ramifications of getting free items. And then Kabam's like, $8. Yeah, sorry. We don't even have an $8 pack in the game, inside the game. We have like a $10 pack. Is that what you were talking about? You wanted to spend 10 or $8? Yeah, no. We start at 10. Little kid, little bumbling little idiot. And I'm like, man, calling me all these names. That's crazy. And they're saying these names that they're calling me in cursive. Ugh. Anyways, let me get back onto the game. God, that was fun though. Thanks for that. Actually, wait. I said chats that I didn't read. It hurts. Buddy's been pumping what? Yeah, true. Wait, who? What are they feeding him? Straight cheese? Straight pepper jack. And that rhymes with what you put. Straight pepper jack. Is that supposed to be Ghost Rider? Ghostrito? Yeah. Yeah, this guy? Yeah, that's Savage Avengers Ghost Rider. But you want King of Hell Ghost Rider? There you go. You want Inhumans Adelan Rising Ghost Rider? I tip my hat to you. One legend to another. Rattlesnake Jake mode? You want super classic low poly, you know, textures I can feel even if I'm not blind? Shout out to Daredevil. Ultra classic? Actually, I guess this would be ultra classic. Classic and then ultra classic. And then I'm mad I never got the Rage returned. Honestly, it's not even for him. It's for his bike. Look at the bike. I mean, I guess it's for him too. Look at him. He's wide. Looking like Ben Affleck Batman. Large amounts of training. Big gym time. Lots of heavy ropes. Yeah, basically me. Basically me. It's like me if you round it down. You know, Ben Affleck wishes he was me. Anyways. Yeah, that's what he used to look like. But then they took him off of a seasonal paywall, which basically this is like ungettable now. And then they were like, what if we made him Savage Avengers and gave him the fire scythe and the medieval armor that makes him look like a knight. And I like knight armors, or like medieval armor. Also, Black Knight kind of looks similar to him now. Black Knight would look hard on his team. I might do that just for fun. Jarvis, find Black Knight for us and get him in here. Tell him I'll pay him $20. Minimum. Oh, he's hella dramatic. He comes right in on a Pegasus or something. Black Knight, yeah. Yeah, he's got armor kind of similar to Savage Avengers Ghost Rider now. Almost called him Moon Knight. Moon Knight is ready. Alright, let's do a couple more upgrades before we skedaddle skadoodle. And also, Thanos must go to tier 3. Crap, who was there? Cap, I think? Yeah. Still working on Cap's uniform. I'm working on his uniform, and his uniform, building them all up at the same time. So if they run content together, it slowly builds all of their uniform XP just a tiny bit. Alright, cool. Let me get off of this cat's eye video real quick. Cat's corrupting my mind. Pinky up. No, I mean... Breathe with the doctor. No pinky up. Pinky down. Cat, did you even check the song? Internet Girl? No. I'm building hype. It's an art form. I don't always do it correctly, but I'm doing it correctly today. We must build hype. It's not I'm late, or it's not I'm waiting. I'm building hype. I'm siphoning aura. Oh, really? Yes. I mean, I looked at it. I looked at the thumbnail. So in a way, technically, on paper, legally, yes, I did. That's the other one. I hate it too. Is it equally as bad, or are we going up in the world? At least like 10%. All right, let me get Thanos just like highlighted here, so when we come back, I can immediately upgrade Thanos. There we go. Also, I might show a little bit more love to Jeff, because the quicker we can get Jeff the Shark to tier 3, the better. Jeff is awesome, and he's cute, and he's also one of our few animal type characters that we have in the game now. I feel like they made him more plump for MFF. I'm not trying to... It's not a joke. I love him in all of his ness. All of his Jeffness. You know. Look at him. Look at his face. And they got the tongue. Yeah, they're happy. Yeah, he's a dog. Yeah, there you go. There you go, champ. There's a biscuit. Alright. Oh, wait. Hang on. I already have him to level 66, so I shouldn't do that. That's a waste. Yeah, let me save that ticket for someone else that's at like 60. Okay, cool. I got Thanos. Let me just get Thanos pulled up here. So we're ready to tier 3 him. Got the books, got the CCF, got the EOD, got the TCP. Fully ready. Got the gold. And then we get tier 3 Endless Void. I think he throws like a black hole at you, and then you're like... sucked into the black hole, or something cool like that. Okay, let me check this out real quick. Also, let me pop back to OBS real quick, so I can check the other chat. Did you do the anniversary quest for the free tier 3 as well? Yes, I did. I'm doing all the anniversary stuff. In fact, all the anniversary stuff is done right now. Even though they gave us another 9 days to do it, who needs another 9 days, man? If you're talking about like the proper event quest stuff, I'm done. Unless you're talking about the token stuff, technically the tokens, there's 5 10 token challenges each and every day. So for the next 9 days and 12 hours, I guess another 9 rollovers. Every day there's another 5. Token challenges, so those will pop up again tomorrow, the same exact ones, and I will redo them so I can eventually get 430 tokens, and then I can buy another fat stack of tier 4 materials right here. I mean, I really want that one too, but that's just an icon. I gotta think about that. It's just an icon, and it doesn't do anything for my account. The tier 4 mats means I get another tier 4 character, you know, 15% sooner. And that's nice. I gotta stop looking at that, because every time I look at it, it gets cooler. It's like, Moon Knight's staring at me. You sure? You sure you don't want this special icon? Shing. Really? I'm like, damn it. You almost got me. But no, I need tier 4 mats. That's priority number 1. Because the second I get that, I can pretty much... That'll solidify Ghost Rider to tier 4. Because Ghost Rider's already close. But yeah, technically at this point, all my other like non-daily related event quests are done. I guess technically the check-ins happen every day as well, which those are really nice. That's like 120 crystals minimum, maximum 200 if you get the 100 proc on both. But yeah, just for checking in for the next 9 days and for the past like week, you're getting 2 crystal exchange tickets, which at bare minimum is 120 crystals. Bare minimum, 200 max. So that's really good. Just for logging in. But all the other stuff. And... Anniversary. Yeah, we spelled out the whole word of anniversary. And then we also got that mythic ticket for free, which was another added bonus. A lot of free stuff, man. If you're not playing for the anniversaries, you should really be playing for the anniversaries. If you play no other times throughout the year, if you never want to play MFF, except for Black Friday and the anniversary, those are the 2 like prime real estate times. You're probably going to get a ton of rewards for free with like 0% grinding or like 5% just logging in and just getting free stuff. All right, cool. Let me check out this this dumb music video real quick. And then Thanoso is going to tier 3. All right, internet girl. Oh boy. Let me get the earbud. Headset is now a hat. Earbud is activated. Let me check the other chat real quick. Make sure I'm not missing nothing. But yes, tier 4 mats for sure. Yeah, it's got to be the tier 4 mats. If I had enough to get 1 pack of the tier 4 mats and then still roll over enough tokens to get that icon as well, that's what I would be doing. But I did the math, and there's already not enough tokens in the next 9 days. So I got to make up my mind. Make a choice. And it's got to be the tier 4 mats. They're like 200, I think, or 250. It's nice. All right, let me hear this. Do I have to make it through the whole thing, Cat? Or I made it to the halfway point. Does that count as the whole thing? Because it's probably just looped. Haven't you heard I'm the internet girl? It sounds like it wants to be like nostalgic, but at the same time it's not. I don't know, like like that kind of sounds like maybe mid to late 2000s, maybe even early 2000s, kind of like, I don't know, I feel like I've heard that before. Like that same kind of but it's not. It's like it's failing at that. It's like trying to be that, but it's also way too hyper modern, and then they just have the random chorus just like bonk you over the head. It's like sometimes I start to like it like 2%, and then the chorus comes back, bonk, eat zucchini, eat zucchini. It's harsh. It's harsh to the auditorial cortex. To the to the auditorial cortex in my brain. It's kind of the same reason why I don't like sicko mode. My dad loves sicko mode, but for me, I'm like, dude, it's like it comes out of nowhere. Wow, 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 wow. Wait, Stacy Dash, I see the ice all in the coop. Ice in the coop. It's all over the map. It's too much for my brain. Like you got to make up your mind. Not entirely, but like at least a direction. Like pick a direction, and then you can kind of meander. Just head in that direction and stick with it. Killing me. That one's rough. I don't know which one I like better. I think I dislike them both equally. It's like, haven't you heard on the internet, girl? That's listenable. That's okay. I'm not dying. Eat zucchini. I'm dead. But now you got me. Now you've ended it. You've ended it all. Have a good one, dude. I have notifications on for when you go live next. Simulator till, dude, I'll be tuning in the next lives. I need to make my YouTube for this game I play. Dude, sounds good, man. And thank you so much for being here in the stream. It's not always super easy for me to check chat on that end, but if you ever want to join us on the Purple app as well, more power to you. I do engage a lot more over there. Normally for console streams, I use my monitor for OBS so I can look at both chats. So no conflict there, but for unfortunately any MFF stream, I can't play it on my console and on my TV, so I have to use my monitor right here. Same goes for any Steam games, but I rarely play any Steam games, so there's a lot of info in like 30 seconds for you, if you're not already gone. But if you've already left, have a wonderful day, dude. And oh, what is your I use Streamlabs. I understand, buddy. All good. Sounds good. Oh, true. Yeah, I guess Streamlabs. Yeah, it's just I always try to come up with workarounds, but honestly, it's one workaround. I need another monitor. That's the end game, man. That's the end game. We're in the end game now. I need a vertical monitor. I got my horizontal one here. I need a vertical monitor right here, dedicated nothing but for chat, just right there. I can foresee it in my mind right here, just like somehow attached to my wall. And it's cinema, but just not yet. But one day soon, maybe. Maybe for this upcoming like Black Friday at the end of the year, I'll make it count. We'll do something big. It's the same. It's the same as the YouTube. YouTube and Twitch are exactly the same. I make sure everything is the same. I'm the same on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. It's just it's your boy Rocky, all lowercase, except for the R. R is capitalized because it's a name. Yeah. I'll keep it in the background. Okay, sounds good, man. But either way, thanks for being here, and have a wonderful rest of your day, and accomplish whatever you set out to accomplish. For the time being, it's already getting a little bit late for me. It's already 8 o'clock. So I say, also 0 dropped frames today. Good. I did install the new OBS update. I think that's been helping. Because for some reason, yeah, 7,000, 7,300. I'm looking at my bitrate right now. Usually this is what I want to see. 7,400, 7,600. Just trying to tell you guys what I see. 6,700, 7,500. That's a bit of a jump. That's usually the maximum that it'll jump. Usually it's jumping. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I see four green bars on the bitrate. Obviously, it jumps like that because it needs to stay like malleable. If you have it set at like 7,000 bitrate, it'll be like hard locked, and you'll get some odd screen tearing sometimes, I believe, because it'll like hard lock itself to a certain bitrate and therefore a certain output, I guess, a certain like 1080p 60. So if you're ever trying to do more than that. Yo, Agua Gaming 4K. What's the best bitrate to stream at? For Twitch, and it's only because I learned this from a video, and it's not coming from my brain. I'm not that smart. I guess technically I am now because I plagiarized the knowledge, but 8,000. I put mine at 7,000 because with the as long as you have variable refresh rate or VRR turned on, which I think it's automatically on OBS, or I'm not sure what program you're using. I'm SP from by the way. Oh, sweet. Agua Gaming, first time chatter. Welcome in, brand new person. Never ever seen or talked to them before, ever. Crazy. So many new people today. Just kidding. But I think it says 8,000. But I put mine at 7,000 because sometimes it will ping up to, with the variable refresh rate, it will ping up to 8,000 sometimes. And Twitch doesn't like it when it goes past 8,000. Like if it does it for like half a second, it's fine. I mean, if we chill here for another 10 seconds, it'll do it. Yeah, it just did it like 30 seconds ago. I saw it hit like 82 or 8,300, which technically is above 8,000, right? And it shouldn't do that. But it only does that for like a millisecond, and then it comes right back down. I have mine set to 7,000, and my console games, I stream at 1080p, 60 frames. I think most of the streams look pretty good, but technically if you're streaming on any other platform that has better bitrate accessible to it, like the Red application, I believe the Red application allows up to like 20,000 bitrate, which is crazy. Because the technology is just a little bit more ahead of the game, but Twitch has been really fast. Twitch has been really good and really fast, and we love Twitch for a lot of these reasons. So many reasons to love Twitch. I make sure I wake up in the morning and I count the reasons on both my hands, because I can't do it on one, because there's more than 5 different reasons to love Twitch. I got to use my other hand and start counting again because there's so many. Right? We love you, Twitch. I love you. All right, covered my legal bases there. But the other app does technically have technology. You know, how do you say that word? That's right, technology. Yeah, technology. That supersedes certain other colored apps. It's like it's hot in here, but it's not though. We're good. So many legal bases, and they're all covered, right? Safe. Now, where's the umpire? Where's the umpire? Am I safe? Safe. Awesome. Thanks, bro. He said I'm safe. It looks like we're gonna make it to our next stream. Just barely, but we're gonna make it there. We're gonna make it there, and we're gonna do so together, not alone. Together. Your room is a vibe, bro. Not gonna lie, it looks cool. It does. I wish I existed in that room. You want me to break your immersion entirely? You want me to shatter your whole world? I shouldn't do this. Don't hurt him, Diana. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Don't hurt him, Diana. Don't do him like this. Oh, don't do him like this. Oh, damn it. Sorry. I made it look even cooler. Sorry. Didn't mean to steeze. Didn't mean to flex, because I'm hella weak. That's just because I store all my muscle in the cloud, as I've mentioned before. iCloud. Not that I even have an Apple device. Crazy. Store all your muscle in the cloud, and then you get weight reduction like this. You see that? I move like Barry Allen because I have no muscle, right? Until you get hit. And then you're like, geez, young boy is hitting like Thrag over here. Or at least, just imagine I put Invincible on the screen. Or at least, and then Invincible right here. Actually, shoot. I'm in there. I'm dedicated. Hang on. I'm dedicated. Hyper tranquiliquated. Hang on. Oh, I gotta make it blue and yellow too. Hang on. This is peak. Let me just go along for the bit. Hang on. It's gonna be a really good bit. Just imagine I did this first try and I didn't do all this setup. Invincible. Damn it, make it capitalize. Capitalize it. Invincible. I swear to you I can spell. Invisible. And then expand that. Sick. And then make it blue and yellow. and then turn it to blue and yellow. Preferably quickly. I can feel it breaking my immersion in real time. But if we do so quickly, we'll break less immersion. Yo, free to play, old and gray. You're looking young to me, boy. You're looking like a young boy, not an old guy. Not old and gray. Happy 11-year anniversary. You as well. Let me just change this here real quick. Give me yellow. As long as you just don't panic. Just breathe with the doctor. You found me out. Oh no. I'm checking all the chats right now. I'm everywhere. I'm left. I'm right. I'm up. I'm damn near down. Good. Give me gradient. Give me blue. We're doing a lot today. Yeah. No, not deep navy. Give me invincible plastic blue. We're doing what we can. I shouldn't do an outline. I should do an outline. Or I shouldn't do gradient. I should do outline. There we go. But I don't know. There's an outline on here. Vertical alignment, outline. There is outline. Oh, jeez. Turn the gradient off. God, this is going to be funny. When we get there. You know. We'll get there when we get there. I know it's not funny yet. We're traveling to the destination. The destination is funny. The traversal to the destination is just fun. Without the E. Yeah, turn the gradient off. Good. 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 Good, princess. Use the force lightning. Kill him. Do it. Kill him now. Prentice, do not allow him to rise. No, kill him. Do it with anger. And you will save Padme. I'm too weak. You must save Padme. Mace Windu, his lightsaber is too purple. Sorry. His lightsaber was, it was too purple. Sidious couldn't fathom the power of the purple saber. Which is actually canon, by the way. Just if anyone cares about Star Wars lore. Sidious was going to die to Mace Windu. Mace Windu was not more powerful than Sidious, but technically with his use of Vapad and also his ability to channel dark side force energy back at the user actually meant that Sidious was taking more damage than he originally would have if a normal Jedi was deflecting with a normal lightsaber against him. But because Mace can actually use dark side energy and not be over consumed by it, but instead he channels it into him and out of him, right? Kind of through, right? Left to right, or sorry, right to left, manga style. He was about to get the W. He was about to get the W, and dance on Sidious like that, Fortnite style. Let me not shout out Fortnite right now. Fortnite, you're not cooking right now. We're upset with you. We just hide it well. How dare you? $25 for a skin. Just kidding. That's a microphone, and I'd like to keep that. Can I change the color, please? Where's the outline? Oh, yeah, I guess it's outlined in white right now. True. True. Outline size? No, I need thicker. Yeah, I want the whole world to know it's outlined. And make it blue. Invincible blue and yellow poster. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, it's yellow. Is it black or blue? Yo, sick. That actually looks tight. Black outline? I'm making this a scene, by the way. So I never have to redo this again. I'm going to make this a dedicated scene just so I can do the invincible joke. Whenever I want. Whenever I want. That looks somewhat good, actually. For like, what was that, 4.5 minutes of work? Dude, I did it on the fly. Marty, McFly. Is anybody home, McFly? I did it on the McFly. Tell me that doesn't look... It looks okay. That's clearly invincible. I'm not changing that. That looks decent. Let me center that. Give that center screen. Look at this. Put it down a little bit. That looks good. You can't tell me that doesn't look good. Actually, if I get the font right, I could change the font too. What is that? What font is that? Icarus? Ballpoint? Times New Roman? Times New Greek? I'm not gonna laugh at that. That was stupid. Good. I made it through. Just hang on. We're doing a lot here. Italic? The eye has a little like, a little like dash. Bold? Bond shrift? What font is the invincible title in? This is accessible knowledge, I just realized. Monotype's woodblock regular? The logo uses a beefed up version of woodblock? Let me get a woodblock. Calibri? No. Cascadia? No. Woodblock, that's all the way at the bottom? W? Wingdings? Wingdings. Yo, what does wingdings look like? What? How is that even a font? What in the world? I'm not seeing woodblock. Yo, OBS, you have to add woodblock. Webdings? No, Verdana? Open Sans? Damn. What's the closest font on OBS to the invincible font? Yo, what's that crazy cool text? What is that? What is that? You know what would be even crazier? The closest, most accessible fonts to the invincible TV show logo, often found in OBS, are Impact or Futura. Futura. But, you know, with effort, it sounds like Futura. But if I'm going lazy, Futura. Ace Ventura. Specifically condensed / bold weights. Thank you. Impact or Futura. Impact, that's up at the top. I'm only doing this once. I'm making this a permanent fixture. So I can summon this whenever I need to. Impact. Sick. Yeah, do that. Oh, that is closer. Yes, that is not perfect. The eye has a little, like... It's got, like, little, like... Quick. You know, little glasses symbol. That's pretty good, though. Or Futura. Let me try that one. F, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Beautiful. I can count. What? I can read. Where is Futura? They took... I'm not saying Futura. We'll have to go with Eprima. No, that's garbage. No, they were right. It was Impact. It was Impact and then make it bold, I think. Impact. Regular. That's close. Impact. Oh, they only have regular. Okay. You can't make Impact bold because it's already so bodacious. Whoops. Yeah. I'm going to stand by that one. That is my final answer. I'd like to lock it in, sir. What do I win? Oh, I lost? Lame. That's pretty centered. All right, let's try it together. Are you ready? Finally. So, infinite, invincible jokes. Good day / night. Is there a website to see how to build a character? No Love Bumpy? There probably is. But I don't own a website of any sort. Unless you want to count, like, the social media accounts, but I don't own anything. They want to ban me, they can always ban me, I guess. But I try to keep things very PG, you know, very marketable. Because legally, if you keep things PG, which it's not too hard to do, social media apps like that a lot. And then you get to stick around for a lot longer, on average. And those numbers check out. That algorithm is sound. What's what cool crazy text? SB, you talking about this? Yo, SB, what you talking about, G? Are you talking about this? Now, I might be able to take a lot of hits, but I'm not saying that I'm do. Are you kidding me? Yeah, it's just got to come down a little bit. It's just got to come down like right here. Let me try that again. I just beat Nolan. I'm trying to get Storm to tier 4. Storm tier 4 is sick. Especially if you have her newest X-Men 97 uniform. Which I do. I already have Storm tier 4. But even when Storm's tier 4... It's still... Ah, crap. I flubbed up on my words. Hang on, let me try that again. Let me try that. Even when Storm makes it to tier 4, although she's a lot more powerful than she is at tier 3, it still doesn't make her fully. Invincible. Oh wait, no, yeah, if I carry it, that'll be better. It's heavy. It's heavy. Yeah. Yeah, that'll stick around. That looks pretty good, especially with the blue background. I just realized the blue background kind of covers the yellow and blue. By the way, if you're not caught up on Invincible, season 4 was crazy. Honestly, the second to last episode was like the craziest thing I'd ever seen, and then the final episode, I was like, it's not as crazy as I was expecting. But then again, if you already read the books, then you knew what was coming, at least like 90%. I didn't. I never read the comic books, so I was just going in with no expectations. Like, episode 1 blew my mind, because the whole first episode I was like, oh, this is nice. And then the post-credit scene came in, I'm like, No, Nolan, you can't do that. Nolan, you definitely can't do that. And you should never do that. But he did that. And then he did this. And then he did that. And he did some things. But anyways. Bubby, I have the uniform. Sick. Here, let me get back on MFF. I'm leaving this here though, just in case we need to ever feel boom 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 invincible. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm about to go crazy with this. I can have like a Hadouken right here. I just realized I can animate like a Hadouken right here. Then fire a Hadouken. And I could do that for free. It's the best part about it. Free of charge. Alright, Invincible, you're gonna go down here for now. You know what? Technically, I could just take this Invincible, tuck it behind all these layers, and just save it for later. Just like that. It's still there. It's still there whenever we need it. It's just not there when we don't need it, you know. It's kind of like this. Boom, 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 boom. Wait. Dark side. Hang on, dark side energy. I can almost taste the lightning. It tastes like guava. Mixed with cactus cooler. There it is. There it isn't. There it is. God, I'm getting so good. Call me Tech King. Tekking. Kind of sounds like Tekken. Never played that game though. Tekking. That would be my character in Invincible. Yeah, bro's a magician now. I've discovered so much today. But you know what I haven't discovered? I haven't discovered Tier 3 Thanos. But we're about to discover that right now. Get that open. They look like doors, so I like ripping it open. And also there's a little bit of force lightning on there too. Did you see that force lightning here? Just one more time. See that force lightning? Not a big deal. See that force lightning? Anyways. Sorry. I'm an idiot of the professional nature. Always have been, always will be. Alright, Thanos. Talk to me. I'm gonna go full screen mode again. So if I miss anything, I'll be actually no, I won't miss anything because I think you guys are over here now. You guys have been converted to the purple app. How does it feel? Feel like Darth Revan? I call them the Revan streams on purpose. One side is red and one side is purple. One purple blade, one red blade. That's all you need. All the bases are covered. All right, I'm going full screen. But I got Twitch chat right here with me, as always. I believe you get a free Rage CTP from the agent event missions. Yes, you do. Yeah. I know that for a fact because I have a bunch of CTPs right now. And a lot of them are rages. And I think I only had 2 rages. And then all of a sudden I had like 4 rages. If I know where I'm going. Not there. Oh, M'Baku? I don't know if I have an artifact for M'Baku. I might put that on him. Where am I going, bro? Where am I going? Menaces. Menaces. I'm surrounded by menaces. Shout out to J. Jonah Jameson. CTP of energy. CTP of energy. CTP of destruction. Authority. I got a bunch of patiences, like a long time ago. Not that I wanted them. And then CTP of rage. 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 What is that one? Refinement. That looks like Isan the Searcher with the 6 eyes. I think that's who it's like modeled after. I think each one of the CTPs is actually modeled after one of the Celestials, which is actually a cool... MFF always tries to like model things after in-universe things. So I think each one of the CTPs is like a core of that Celestial or something like that, you know? It pertains to the lore. Like, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be CTP of Rage. Is that not Galactus? Like, just look at it, just for a second. And you could see the purple, like, Galactus horns, right? It's not exactly Galactus, but it evokes Galactus. and Galactus is, I don't know, his belly is rageful because it's always hungry. I mean, we don't have a CTP of hunger, or else it would probably be Galactus, to be honest. CTV of competition. Yeah, I think that's... Wait. 3 eyes, 3 different faceplates almost looks like. Is that not the Living Tribunal? Hang on. I'm just making stuff up now. I'm probably totally wrong. Is that not... Oh, that's Bing Bong from Inside Out. Take her to the moon for me. Just keep singing. Joy, sing louder. Sing louder. Jeez. Still gets me. And then I think this one is after Shumagorath. Just kidding. I'm just saying words now. Let me stop. Eventually we'll get Shumagorath in the game, though. Shumagorath is a tentacle monster. Did you do that event yet? Thanks for confirmation. Oh, year. I didn't unlock it yet. I can beat Thanos Ultimate. Yeah, if we're talking about the same Thanos, I don't blame you. In fact, I got a couple more world bosses. We might as well close those out. I'll run 2 more world bosses, and then we'll tier 3 Thanos. Thanoso. And then we'll probably start wrapping up the stream. It's already been almost 3 hours, which is a long MFF stream. At least for me. Alliance Battle already did that. Pretty much did everything. I could run the timeline battles, but... Oh, you know what? Just to see if we get super lucky. There is another Tier 2 Mega Advancement ticket. I already have 2 on me right now, but I would really love a 3rd one. Just as many of those as I can get. So the last hidden item is in the King of Hell. We're at 4 out of 30. The last, like, 6 times that I ran this, I got nothing. And you can only run it 3 times, so... Anything? Nope. Alright. Normally it would pop up in that final slot, that 4th slot right there. But we got none. Honestly, I'm surprised by how fast I've 100%ed this like collection. I just recently got my hands on the Epic Quest. Actually, let me get Thanos tier 3 first. Work smarter, not harder. Then we can take him into a match and get his second potential realized immediately, since we have 2 more runs. Just thought about that. All right, no time like the present. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I just like doing countdowns. Sorry. Tier 3 Thanos. I'm better than you. Prove it. Really, that's it? Alright. Maybe they could have done like a... He walks up to the gauntlet, and he puts the gauntlet on. And he says, fine, I'll do it myself. Not that we get like voice acting, but... He could have like mouthed the words, like... Right. And then we could be like, oh, he's saying, fine, I'll do it myself. That's so cool. That's a reference to the movie. I'll take my 300k gold. And I think we'll do a little bit more gold gambling before I leave. And I just want to see him in all his tier 3 glory. So now I got like all the main MCU villains at least tier 3. I was missing Thanos, I was missing Doom, and I was missing Ultron, some heavy hitters. But now we got Ultron and Thanos today. We got Doom a couple days ago. And Spidey tier 4 a couple days ago. And Scorpion Transcended. And Okoye tier 3. A couple days ago was fun. The more upgrades, the better. And we are knocking on the door of tier 4. For Ghost Rider as well. Yeah, about halfway on the fall team. Maybe like 40%. And then about halfway on the carb. But I will run World Boss Legends 2 more times. So we'll get a little bit closer on the carb. Where'd Thanos go? Thanos? There you are. Ultron, Vision, Thanos. All right next to each other. Cool. He looks good. Technically, I don't have his most recent uniform. I got his endgame uniform. Obsidian King. Is it Thanos Wins? I think it's Thanos Wins. It's his newest one. With the giant flaming sword. His armor does look pretty sick, and I love the fur on his cape, too. And also the braided beard. Pretty dang sick. How much does that cost? Nah. I almost just let the intrusive thoughts win. My intrusive thoughts were like, bro, just click the button. Just click the button and you'll have Thanos. Just click it immediately right now. Don't even think, just hit the button. And I almost did it. But I didn't. I'm going to save the crystals just to see what we end up with at the end of the anniversary. If I have like a ton of crystals at the end, maybe we'll do something like that when it's still 50% off, but try to make good use of the 50% off sales, especially when they're running for a whole month. Mostly Storm about the ice skin for Venom, so probably him. Good choice, Venom is tier 2. He's very OP. He's also great with Rage CTB. I concur. I concur, Doctor. Absolute 100% concurrence. Yeah, in fact, I just put a Rage on him recently. Yeah. It may not even be the best like possible Rage stats that I could pull, but I went from having a 180 proc Obelisk. There we go. I couldn't remember Obelisk. Yeah, I had a 180 proc Obelisk. It wasn't even a 200 proc Obelisk. And he went from that to having a Rage CTP, and it's making a difference. And keep in mind, I don't even have his uniform mythic yet. I do love Venom a lot, so his last couple uniforms, they've all been absolutely peak. Like this one with the giant Venom fire axe and the fire in his eyes and the constellations. Mythic, Warstar. Not even my favorite look for him, but I like the barbed eyes. His eyes look really cool, so literally just for his eyes I bought it. And he's also wearing like armor, just a little bit, so I bought it. Yeah, it's as simple as that. You wear an armor and it looks cool, I'm buying it. Heroic so far, I guess I could throw an extra couple just to kind of fast track it, get it a little bit quicker. I do have a lot of uniform tickets. Oh, nice. Go, go, go. Check in with him later. Nice guy. Yeah, just a couple of those, you know, just a couple. Just to kind of fast track him up to Mythic sooner. Let me spend a couple $1 million. Hang on. I'm feeling the need to spend. Did I already run Dimension? Got my 4 million gold. Yep. I could run that down to the bottom and see if we get a premium character, but I probably won't. I haven't in months. Let's just run World Boss. Still got Gore as the World Boss of the day. Lots of mats to get, and that will be over in like 2 seconds. Yeah. I don't even need a support team. Iron Man is chilling. How do you know what CTP to use? This game is confusing as heck. When in doubt, just like read what it says. So if it says like critical rate up, that's a good thing. When in doubt, just look at like what you're lacking on your roster. The best way is to like get to know your roster first and see like what you're annoyed by. Like honestly, play the game a little bit. And what I did like a long time ago was like when I started to like get into cards just a little bit more. I'm still not like into them, and I still don't have like 25% Pierce. One day I will, but I have like 10% now, which is still not great. 15 or 20 would be a lot better. But just like play the game and see what irritates you about the game. And specifically, like if you're a nerd like me, I went and wrote those things down, man. I was like, bro, number 1, number 2, number 3. These are the main 3 things I don't like about this game. Or that I don't like about my current setup in the game, or that annoy me. And I noticed that my skill cooldown was really low. So if you can focus on the areas like the 2 or 3 areas that annoy you in the game the most, very quickly you will realize that they don't have to annoy you forever. They can annoy you for right now, and then after you build up some of your cards and you start learning, you know, what all the stats mean in the game, and the fact that the cards apply to your entire roster, like overall, if you're noticing, hey, with every single character that I have on my roster and that I play with, this one thing is super annoying. I can't spam my skills as quickly as I would want to. Go look at skill cooldown and make sure that that's maxed, or at least close, and that'll help a lot. Or like, hey, I'm just not hitting hard enough, man. Where's my damage at? Maybe spend some time upgrading your cards. But there's many different like areas of the game that will support your roster in different ways. You just have to do a little bit of reading. So I totally understand it's not for everyone. But a lot of mobile games that have been around for 10, 11, 12 years, if they made it that long, they have only made it that long because there's a lot of systems in the game. And they've either deleted some old systems or added new systems or come up with new things entirely or even removed content from the game that used to be in the game, like this one. But it's always in a state of flux, and it's always getting better and sometimes worse at the same time. So definitely have some patience with mobile games. That's my biggest piece of advice. If it's broken now, it doesn't mean it's going to be broken next month. If it's broken next month, that doesn't mean it's going to be like perfect. Or if it's not broken next month and they fix it, doesn't mean it's going to be fixed perfectly. It just means it might be better, But that's my best advice. Come up with like 2 or 3 ways where the game irritates you, and then usually there's a way to counteract that, especially in this game. There's a lot of different like options of ways that you can play. You can be PvE focused and not really care about, online PvP and stuff like that. I mean, technically it's all online, but I'm a PvE player, so I like doing a lot of like mass damage to a lot of people, or like, the World Boss Legends, and just getting the stuff that I need the resources from. I try to find the best resources for the least amount of time investment in the game, and then I'm like, okay, sick. If I can clear Gore and he gives me 40 carbonadium, then let me get my 3-minute run time. Let me get that down to 60 seconds, because if I can run Gore all 5 times and I can get that done in like 5 or 6 minutes, then I'm going to have a lot more fun with the game, and I'm going to get my resources, 10 times faster. So just come up with ways to like skirt the game's rules, or like cheese the game in any way that you can. Yeah. If that helps at all, I hope it does. If I was just saying words, I'm sorry. Take what you like and leave the rest. But now I'm going to beat up Gore. Twice. With a little bit of the 3, 4, 5. Done. Oh, and also the skill training room. Definitely go and look at the skill training room for each character, because each character will have like a different skill rotation. Like for Iron Man, it's 3, 4, 5, 7. That's what I've learned is the best one. But the game might tell you, hey, do 4, 5, 3. Or, yeah, instead of doing 5, 4. And I'm freaking dead, man. Jeez, that does a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm really dead too. I gotta restart that. Actually, hang on. Silver Surfer. Do something cool. 3, 4, 5. Norin might be able to do it. 3, 4, 5, 6. Really? Norin, you're impressing me. But it's still not getting it done. He looks like a xenomorph with this uniform on. I love it. That just ain't the one, Chief. We gotta do it again. I accidentally wasn't paying attention. Gotta watch out for the purple stuff. The purple stuff hurts a lot. Not the purple like circles, they hurt a little bit, but the big purple waves and the purple lines, those hurt. So we got 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 3. Can I get the 3? 3. No? Okay. Run around a little bit. Dodge that. Yeah, those hurt. The big circles hurt a lot. And those lines. 3, 4, 7, 5, 6. Actually, I should have saved the 6. It's a little overkill. The 5 would have done it. Oh well. And then we wait. And then Gore's going to throw a tantrum. And he's going to hit me once or twice, but that's fine. Dodge all those. Those are the important ones. And then that one. Dodge that. And then we got 3, 4, 5. And I think he's done. Yeah, he's been expelled from my lobby. For infinite turns. So about the card decks, does having more tabs count? Having more tabs count separately? No. Depending on what you're talking about, 40 carbonadium, 931. That's fantastic. I'll take that. And a universal book, yeah. 34 CCF. Nice, big numbers. So if I take a look at my cards here, skadoosh. So these are the cards that I have right here. Are you talking about like the plus? Like unlock card deck 2? No. That's just for like convenience. And if you're like a multifaceted player in the game and you really like going try hard for PvP, but you also really love going try hard for PvE, and you just love going try hard for like both main aspects of the whole game, then that would help you the most. Because your first card deck, you could tailor make your first card deck to only have cards that support like, you know, energy attack or skill cooldown, you know, and then you have like Iron Man built up to tier 4 and then some with, you know, 200 elite gear or whatever. Then he's going to be hitting like a tank. But then maybe you're like, oh, you know, but I use all my other characters that aren't Iron Man for PvE stuff, and I still want them to be hitting too. So you could pay 1,000 crystals and then get another 5 slots unlocked just to have like another setup. And then you can quick swap between the two. Like if I had that and I paid for that, then I could immediately swap over to my secondary card deck, and then it would basically build my roster for a whole different purpose. So I could have like 5 completely different cards that had completely different stats than these ones, that help my characters in like different ways. But right now, I wouldn't say this is a priority. I'm 10.5 years in so far, and I still haven't bought that. Although I think they only came out with that like a year or 2 ago, maybe, or soon, like sooner, or more recently. But no, it doesn't like double them. Like if you unlocked that and then started putting more cards and they like stacked onto the card deck 1, that would be insane. Then you could just have like 10 premium cards, like 5 here and then 5 over here as well. But no, it would just unlock another like play style for you. One, two, three, 4. That one's pretty much garbage. I could probably use that one as fodder. Level 2 Luna. She have good stats, energy attack, all basic, crit rate. Not bad on the locked options, actually. What I need to do, desperately bad. Oh, you know what? I might do that right now. 11-year anniversary special pass. Yeah, this is new. So if I can get this to level 10, I can get another premium card. But even if I miss the premium card, I need this. The extra 1,000 card crafting cube. Oh my goodness, I need that. That's so much. It's not even a question. I need that. I'm getting that. There's no way I'm not receiving that. Because then I think 700 right now, that would put me up to 1,700. Only 800 away from being able to craft my 5th out of 6th star for the baby Spidey card. And then once all 6 stars are crafted, I can go back through and use one premium card to retry them all and spend just a little bit of crystals to lock in my 1 blue star right now and any blue stars that I acquire along the way. End up spending like maybe 400 or 500 crystals, super cheap, and end up getting all blue stars. Just like I did on my other cards. The White Fox and the Luna. Yeah, the other Luna Snow card is literally the same exact card, but it's level 2 instead of 5, so she just has more potent buffs. Sorry, I'm editing, but you can look up videos for CTPs, and there's great videos about which to use on who. Good to know. That's actually good for me to know as well. I still know very little about what I know very little about in the game. Like, the characters I know a lot about, but the card systems and, like, oh, the sword system. Never ask me a sword question. Oh, what do your swords look like? Dude, I don't do swords. Yeah, X of Swords. It sounds cool, man. I don't do swords. I have those 2 swords mainly because they were challenge related. And it was like, hey, go level up some swords. And I'm like, I don't want to. And the game's like, please? And I'm like, give me something. And the game's like, all right, we'll give you this if you go level up some swords. And I'm like, sick, I'll take that. I'll go level up some swords. But yeah, I don't care about swords at all. I think swords are basically just like cards, but worse. But even that being said, I should at least fill out my other 4 slots. It would probably benefit my account a lot. Maybe I'll do that tonight. Finally fill out my, at least all slots with something. Like a 3-star sword or something. If you plan to play for long run, definitely watch and learn those. If you're talking to me, I plan on playing for the long run. I'm 11 years in, brother. I'm not dropping the game anytime soon. It's not gonna be next month. Oh yeah, they didn't put in the character that I wanted. Doses. No. I'm playing this game till the day I die. In the grave box, or in the grave. I'll get it. Hang on. In my grave, in the. Damn it, the box that they put you in when you die. The coffin. I couldn't think of coffin. Anyways. No, yeah, in the coffin, I'm still gonna have my phone just like taped to the top of it. Just give me some duct tape, man, and my phone with an infinite charger or like an infinite power bank. Just duct tape my phone to the top right there, and then I'm just. Yeah, we still gaming, boys. It would be a little hard to maneuver in like GBR and World Boss, but I would get it done because I'm dedicated. Hyper tranquiliquated. Yeah, no, I'm an MFF player till the day that it sunsets, and I hope it never ever sunsets. MFF, please. There's too many characters and uniforms and cool stuff in the game, man. Like, whatever you do, MFF, just like always keep the servers on, so we can always like access this somehow. Just like never shut down, right? I'll be here for the 22-year anniversary. I'll see you guys in 11 years. But for the time being, I'm running one more world boss. I forgot there's one more, damn it. Let me run this final world boss, and then I will skedaddle. It's been a lovely time, though. Doing a couple upgrades, finishing the event quests for the anniversary. I just wanted an excuse to stream MFF again. And I'll do it again, too. The second that the Moon Knight uniform comes out, I'll purchase that on stream and probably use a Mythic uniform ticket and immediately get him Mythic day 1. Cyclops, hit him with the optical beam. I won't let you I won't let you hurt my family. Ah! And then yell. Oh no, I'm dead. Cyclops is at 10 HP, but he's fine. And then 5, and then 7, 6. Optical. Yeah, just beam him. with all the opticals. The optical ricochet. And then Gore says, I didn't like that you did that. I know. Cry about it. And then he cries. He throws the 3 tears, and then the 4th one, because he's not done. And then he's done. 3, 4, 5, 2, 1. Cyclops, don't die now. Just whatever you do, don't die. Done. Optical. Yeah. Oh, we still need Bastion in the game, by the way. MFF, we need Bastion from X-Men 97. He was sick. His power set, sick. His design, sick. Contest of Champions got him. Now we need him. We need Mojo. We need Longshot. We need Spiral. We need Lockjaw. We need Triton. We need Bing Bong from Inside Out. Got you. Sorry. I just gotta make sure you're paying attention. Once in a while. I mean, if they wanted to put Bing Bong as a playable character into the game, I wouldn't complain. As long as his tier 3 or his tier 4 is like a moon reference or something. Take her to the moon for me. And then the moon comes down and like crashes or something. Or no. He summons the character he's fighting against. He summons them up to the moon. And then he beats the crap out of them on the moon. And then he takes them back to the Earth. Yeah. Something like that. I'll let you run with that, MFF. Or Netmarble. Alright, that's our final run for the day. That puts us at over the halfway point for the Carbonadium. 340 out of 600. And there's also other ways I can get even more. But I'm going to use those ways for the Faultine instead, I think. So yeah, either way, on the next stream, on the next MFF stream, I think I'll wait until the Moon Knight uniform comes out. So it might be another like week or week and a half, maybe. Honestly, there's a lot of timers in the game right now. Normally, I would just like sync it up with a timer. Like ranked battle ends in 1 day, 11 hours. I would say that's when the new update is. But there's so many different timers right now. 11 hours, 27 days, 11 hours, 11 days, 11 hours. So at one of these time intervals, 11 years special pass, I think it's probably here. I think it's in a week. No, it's the future pass, isn't it? I think it's a week and a half. Yeah, I think it's usually the future pass leads us to our next update. So in 11 days, I think that's when we'll be getting Moon Knight's new uniform. Unfortunately, that's a bit of a wait, but then again, I don't stream MFF like more than 2 or 3 times a month anyways. I mean, 2 or 3 times a month means there's probably something exciting going on. But any tier 3, potential Transcendent, or tier 4 character, I try to do those on stream when I can, which usually means 99% of the time. But yeah, next stream will be Moon Knight's uniform purchasing, most likely getting his uniform immediately to Mythic because I won't be able to wait. Checking out his uniform, gushing over how cool it is. And then also I thought there was something else. Oh, Ghost Rider. Yeah, Ghost Rider tier 4 as well. We'll probably do Moon Knight's new uniform and also Ghost Rider's tier 4 in the same stream. And then hopefully there'll be some other anniversary stuff to have fun with, which I'm assuming there probably will be. But at least for the time being, we will leave it there for now. 50 TCP, I will take that as free. And I don't think I checked out Thanos' tier 3 animation. And that will go ahead and be our finale for the day. Skill training room. I think it's like he does like the it's when Strange in Infinity War, it's when Strange throws the mirror dimension at him like and it looks like a glass panel kind of like coming at Thanos, and then Thanos punches into the mirror dimension and basically shatters all the glass, and then he absorbs the glass and uses the mirror dimension glass to make like a black hole, and then throws that black hole back at Strange, and then Strange blocks that black hole with a giant shield real quick that explodes into butterflies and kind of counteracts the black hole, and then butterflies. Yeah. Anyways, oh, sick. Yeah, I like the background though. The background, and I think that's the moon from Titan or something. The moon that he grabs and like brings down. Yeah, that's pretty sick. Can't go wrong with that one. See it one more time. Then I want to see his tier 4. And then he like closes it, which explodes it again. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. And then tier 4. Kind of a cosmic ethereal blue. I like it. I like different shades of blue. Looks pretty cool. Kind of has like a cosmic beam that comes down. Just for a second. Looks pretty good. What if you press that and then tier 3? Is he like surrounded in the... Yeah, he is. He is. There's not a lot of like angles of Thanos though, so you don't really get to see it too much, but it's still cool. And we officially have that power at our fingertips now. With all that being said, head back to OBS real quick, and then a raid out, and then I'll give you guys a more proper goodbye. But for the time being, this has been you boy Rocky, streaming about 3.5 hours of MFF. And unlike the last stream, we have 0 dropped frames, which lets me know that it was a good idea that I updated OBS. Clearly it needed the hot fixes that it was suffering from, or something. Or maybe it was my internet, but I think it was OBS on the last one. But anyways, for the time being, goodbye for now. I will hope to see you again tomorrow. If I had to guess what was streaming tomorrow, I don't know, but it's not going to be MFF. I can pretty much guarantee you that. Unless they're like, hey, log in tomorrow for a limited time free tier 4 selector and get another tier 4 character, then I'm absolutely back again tomorrow. But I don't foresee anything that crazy. Those crazy rewards have already come and gone. And then if we get anything else crazy, they'll probably save that for the very end of the anniversary. But it's been an absolutely lovely stream. Shout out to everyone that was here. Thank you guys for popping by. Free to play Old and Gray, SB Grind Daily, all your other names, Agua Gaming. No Love Bumpy. Hopefully we helped you a little bit. I'm not the best like advice giver for MFF, but I think you got other friends in here that are willing to help you out. Let me hit the water. Talking too much. But yeah, hopefully we've made the game like 10% more accessible for you. But if you have any other like further questions, Bumpy, the game, especially these days, does a pretty decent job of telling you how to play it. So go into like all the tutorial menus, and I think all the tutorial menus will also give you a bunch of free stuff, unless you've already gone through all of them. But there's quite a few that they added about a month and a half ago. And it was really cool because all players could do those, even players that have been sticking around for, 11 years like me. I'm like, oh, that's probably for new players only, so we don't get all that. But Netmarble's like, no, it's for everyone, as long as you go through the same tutorials. I'm like, I don't really need the tutorial, so can I just hit the skip button? And yeah, you could hit the skip button, and they still gave you the reward. I'm like, dude, this is sick. Since I've already been here, I already know like at least 85% of this stuff, so just skip, skip, skip. Thanks for the stuff. Skip, skip, skip. Thanks for the stuff. Put that in the bin. Skip, skip, skip. And the giant free reward at the end. Thank you very much. It was pretty good, actually. Anyways, let me make a guess here. What's tomorrow, Sunday? Yeah, I do plan on being back tomorrow. Don't have too busy of a day other than in the morning. At least for a short stream tomorrow, probably. Honestly, it's been a while. It's got to be either No Man's Sky or Subnautica Below Zero tomorrow because it's been too long. I haven't played No Man's Sky in like 2 or 3 weeks, feels like, or longer. And I feel like it's been like 3 weeks or almost a month since we started Below Zero. I think I only streamed that like once so far. Gotta hop back into that one. But anyways, deuces for now. And I will send that raid to... What do we got live? We got Killer Boudreaux playing Watcher of Realms. He's usually on that game. I gotta give that game a try eventually. Matt Gingerpath playing Rainbow Six. Sun Kakarot playing Rivals. You know what? Anyone else playing Rivals? Rouser Red is playing Pragmata. I've heard good things about Pragmata. I'm also scared about Pragmata because of reasons, but also like I feel like we're safer than other games like Genshin Impact and Stellar Blade. I feel like we should be, right? Because it's literally a little girl. There's still gonna be weirdos out there, man. But basically, that's Capcom, right? Capcom. Hey, don't put it on PC. Just keep it on console. Let's see, did it make it to PC already? Let me look at this. Is Pragmata playable on PC? Say no. Oh no. Yes, Pragmata is fully available on PC as of April 16th. And can be purchased on Steam. Nice. That means mods. We're gonna hope for the best. And if anyone needs the Glow, you get in the Glow. Glow, bad. Glow, go to bed. Go to sleep. Do not pass go, do not collect $200. Glow. Big, robust. Glow. Stage 4 concussion. I hope you felt that. Okay, it's on Steam. So, anyways, moving on. I'm not going to talk about that, but I'd like to try that game eventually. Maybe. I don't know. I saw like the Game Awards gameplay of it, and I've been hearing good reviews about it. I don't want any like proper spoilers of like story stuff, but if I hear good things or good rumblings, I don't consider that to be a spoiler, or like negative things or negative rumblings about the game. That's just like, hey, there's rumors going around, and you know, I don't really consider rumors to be like spoilers, but anyways, I'm talking too much. Let's rate out Sun Kakarot because he's playing Marvel Rivals right now, and technically we are coming from a Marvel Rivals themed collaboration anniversary update event. That's a lot of words in MFF. So let's send you over to some Rivals content. Might as well. You might even see that same exact Venom costume over there. If Sun Kakarot has it purchased. Which maybe he does. I don't know. But anyway, we're readying up for that raid right now. 3 people are currently ready. And you do get free channel points if you click the button. Even if you can't stay long on the raid out, you can stay for 5 or 10 seconds. You still get 250 free channel points for here, for next time, if you want those. Or you could just like take them and throw them in the trash. Not that you can do that, but who knows? Maybe in the future Twitch will add a trash feature, so you can just take your channel points and throw them in a digital garbage. Not sure why you would want to do that, but to each their own. Anyways, nothing but the best. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night, whatever time it is for you. Eat some good food, drink some good drink, and eventually sleep some good sleep. Until next time, which will most likely be tomorrow. Also, if it's Batman Arkham Knight, it might be more Batman Arkham Knight, because the Mr. Freeze mission got me jonesing for some more answers, for some more Mr. Freeze missions. But probably No Man's Sky. I have a feeling. Anyways, bye for now. Deuces. And that raid is now officially live. There we go. I see it popping up in Sun Kakarot's chat. So therefore, I will skedaddle, skadoodle. Also, keep in mind this upcoming Tuesday will be episode 7 of Daredevil Born Again. So far, we are 6 for 6 episodes. Unlike the mall show, I have failed you. I'm so sorry. I watched a couple episodes off stream, so I figure I'll just break the mold and watch those by myself or with my dad. I've been sharing them with him, and he's been liking it. He likes Maul, and Maul's pretty dang cool. But yeah, as far as Daredevil Season 2 goes, we're still on track. So episode 7 of Season 2 will be this Tuesday, and then the following Tuesday after that, I believe the show ends, because unlike Season 1, that got 9 episodes, I believe this Season 2 only gets 8, which is what it is, but at least it was a much more coherent season and made a lot more sense. Yeah, so I hope the last 2 episodes are really good, but either way, if you want to be here for the watch party on those, Tuesdays. Yeah, trying to make them happen on Tuesdays, but maybe Wednesdays, because I think they come out at like 6 p.m. So if it's 6 p.m. on a Tuesday, that might be a little late. I don't know. I might save it for Wednesday. We'll see. I'm talking too much. Deuces. See you tomorrow.